on the Hawkeye Sports Network. From Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is on the air. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Case IH. Get in the red zone with Case IH. Visit caseih.com/Hawkeyes. Alliant Energy, powering beyond. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Extreme, powered by Mediacom. It's the internet dreams are made of. This is the EMC Insurance pregame show. EMC Insurance. You've worked hard for it. Now count on EMC Insurance companies to protect it.
We're in Iowa City at Carver Hawkeye Arena and Mediacom Court for the Hawkeyes and North Carolina Central. The season is still young. The Hawks are out of the gate at 2-0 with convincing victories over Longwood on opening night, Longwood of Virginia, and then this past weekend, Kansas City. The Roos came to town and went away 89-57 losers. And much good to talk about individually and, of course, collectively as a team. I'm Gary Dolphin alongside former Hawkeye and NBA star Bobby Hansen. And we're just settling in here in the EMC Insurance pregame show. Thank you so much for joining us, as always. Bobby, we roll on tonight with a team that brings 9 transfers to its roster coming into Iowa City. A couple of good, solid players from a year ago, and a team that will jack up a lot of threes, and they're pretty good shooters.
Yeah, they haven't really shown that yet, I guess, Gary. Shot pretty bad against Memphis. They got jumped in that game. Right from the get-go, Memphis got them pretty good. But in the first game, they played Richmond. They were ahead of Richmond by 14 points in that game, and then Richmond fought back. At talking to the assistant coaches, giving us this information, this is the most talented team that we will have seen of the 3 so far. So, yeah, you better be ready to go. These guys will get after it. They're bouncy. They'll get up on the glass. You better put a body on them, block out. And they like to play at a fast tempo, too, just like Iowa. So we could see an up-and-down game.
North Carolina Central out of the MEAC. That's the Mideast Athletic Conference. The Carolinas, Virginia, Georgia, Tennessee. And those states always produce athletic up and down the court players.
I was going to say, North Carolina Central sits there in Durham, right in that Raleigh-Durham, triangle that it is. It's about, 40 minutes away from there. But, just imagine all the athletes, all the kids that are basketball crazy down there. So, they get overlooked because of size, maybe. Go to those bigger schools that are down there. And, hey, there's North Carolina Central with a really good coach there, Moton, Coach Moton, and he loves having them in there. And they'll get it together. They're going to have a good year, but, they're coming into Iowa City here. But Hawks are playing good. Hawks shoot 62% in the second half against UMKC there, and win going away 89-57. I really like the way that Hawkeye basketball team is playing.
And so do the pollsters. They're number 17 on this week's college basketball AP Top 25. That out just a little bit ago here before we took air. And you mentioned Coach Lavelle Moton, North Carolina Central. He's been there a long time. He's had some outstanding teams, multiple NCAA tournament appearances. This school won an NCAA Division II championship back in the 80s before turning to Division I. And you're right, these kids are kind of like football players in the Mid-America Conference. They're right in that Big Ten footprint, and there's not one of them out here tonight that doesn't think they can't play at North Carolina or Duke or North Carolina State or Wake Forest. So they play with a chip on their shoulder is where I'm going with this. We know the Hawkeyes have shooters, to Bobby's point, in particular Jordan Bohannon, who is a combined 9 of 13 from 3 in the first 2 games. He needs 2 tonight to run by Ohio State's John Diebler as the all-time leading career three-point shooter in Big Ten history. And I asked Coach Moton of North Carolina Central a few minutes ago what impresses him about Jordan Bohannon.
Everything. Everything. He just plays, he just picks his spots, right? And just lets the game come to him. He's just a modern-day basketball player, man. It's so many things that could be said about him, but, he's definitely going to be a critical matchup, not only for us, but anyone that he faced within the Big Ten. So he's spearheading that team right now.
He's spearheading that team. He's the front line of that Iowa basketball pro. He's the face of the program, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, absolutely. And all coaches love shooters. You want the ball to go in the basket. You need somebody to get you buckets. And Jordan Bohannon is going to be the #1 shooter all time in the Big Ten. Just an incredible accomplishment by that young man. And we'll have a chance to congratulate him when that happens. But, yeah, I'm glad he's on our side. And on top of that, of being a great shooter, he's an all-time assists guy at Iowa, I believe. All-time games played. He's a willing passer. If he ain't got it, if he doesn't feel it, he'll give it up. And I like his defense. I like his defense here to start these first couple of games. Him and Joe Toussaint out front there. They're applying pressure. Jordan's moving. He's chasing his guy. You know, that double hip surgery, I think, helped him a lot.
I agree, Bobby. And inside, Philippe Rebraca with 13 rebounds the other night. He was big time where they need him to be big time. We'll continue to break apart the keys to tonight's Hawkeye game with North Carolina Central. We're the late show tonight. 8 o'clock tip-off. Of course, last night there were a multitude of games involving Big Ten clubs. We'll review the scoreboard, talk about who's playing tonight as well. This is the EMC Insurance pregame show. You've worked hard to build your business. Now count on EMC Insurance companies to protect it. Find your agent at emcins.com. And, you know, U.S. Cellular is America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Call in with your questions and comments for Bobby and me over our pregame coverage here. The Hawkeye fan line number, toll free, reads 877-464-2957. 1-877-464-2957. You can also send in your comments or questions via Twitter at Gary Dolphin and on Facebook at facebook.com/Voice of the Hawks. Facebook.com/Voice of the Hawks. We'll step out, take our first break to hear from our wonderful advertisers and sponsors, and then come back with more pregame coverage of Iowa and North Carolina Central. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Ladies, Gary Dolphin here. Authentic Brand's stylish line of products are designed by ladies for ladies. You will love the unique Hawkeye options available for your next tailgate. These same Authentic Brand styles are available to outfit your professional life as well. With Authentic Brand by TCB Companies, you'll look your best at the game, work, or anywhere in between. Outfit your life today at authentic-brand.com. Authentic Brand by TCB Companies.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
Get ready to rock into 2022 at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Earn entries in December for your chance to win one of 2 brand new Honda CR-Vs. Grand prize drawings will be held on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. On New Year's Eve night, America's premier classic rock tribute band, Arch Allies, will perform in the newly remodeled Events Center. Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Anything can happen when the Cyclones and Hawkeyes come to compete. It's where the rubber meets the road. Neighbors become rivals and friends become foes. Some go home broken-hearted, while others are victorious. When the dust finally settles, one thing stands true. No matter which side you're on, you're part of tradition for those who are Iowan through and through. We're Iowa Corn, a proud sponsor of the Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk Series. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
What would you buy with an extra $1,000 to Shields this holiday season? How about an extra $5,000? Shields and Under Armour are giving away the ultimate holiday shopping spree. Now through December 13th, we're giving away a $1,000 Shields gift card every Monday. And on December 20th, one lucky winner will be drawn for a $5,000 Shields gift card. Register now at shields.com/win.
If you thought starting a business took courage, imagine starting over after a fire, damaging storms, or a cyber attack. When disaster strikes, business owners count on EMC for fast, experienced claim service. Our countrywide network of local offices ensures we're always ready to answer the call, investigate every claim, explain what's covered, and process payments as quickly as possible. Count on getting back to business when you count on EMC.
We're in Iowa City tonight at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Fans starting to file in now for that 8 o'clock tip-off. It's late if it's a school night, which obviously this is, but a few kids here with mom and or dad, and we welcome you into our broadcast here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Let me slap myself, correct myself. I mentioned in the first break, or the first segment, that the Hawkeye basketball team was ranked 17th. It was the football team that is ranked 17th. I misread that thing, and Bobby Hansen so ably pointed that out and mentioned that it was football, not basketball. Maybe it's wishful thinking. I think we'll get there, maybe, huh? Hopefully.
It's that. You have an opportunity to get there, absolutely. And you know, these next 4 or 5 games, you're going to just continue to improve your team offensively and defensively, and then you go on the road at Virginia, and the Big Ten opens up right after that. And that'll tell you what
Utah State at
Sioux
at
Falls.
the Pentagram and Sioux Falls. So there's Iowa State in Ames. So the Hawks continue to open eyes, and hopefully will do so in that tough stretch. Let's relive history for a moment right now. Our Hawkeye historical winning moment goes back to, almost a year ago, November 25th of 2020, when North Carolina Central came to town to take on then 5th-ranked Iowa with Luka Garza and Joe Wieskamp and others. Our Hawkeye historical winning minute is presented by Riverside Casino and Golf. Garza lit it up, 26 points, 10 rebounds that night. The Hawks won their 10th consecutive season opener. Garza had his 17th consecutive game of 20 or more points. He was 11 of 14 from the field against constant double teams. The Hawks trailed for the first 6 minutes and then took off. Garza would end up with 11 of 14 from the field, 10 rebounds, couple steals, 3 block shots, and 26 total points. Other Hawks had big nights that evening, though.
Jabo for 3 to tie it up. No good. Weak side rebound. Murray up and in. Murray with a 3. No good. Patrick McCaffrey with a putback. Good. Weak side rebound. Good job getting back by the Eagles. Here's Toussaint into the near corner for McCaffrey. Patrick turns the corner, drives it, hits it with the left hand. Nice running layup and another foul. 7 first-half turnovers. Here's a great catch by Garza inside from Patrick McCaffrey. He whistled one that almost got away from Luka. It wasn't a great pass, but it was okay for Luka. And he patty caked it up and in, and that'll do it. Final score, Iowa 97, North Carolina Central 67.
Well, how many times did we say that over Garza's career? He turned a bad pass or a turnover into 2 points. Patrick McCaffrey had a big night that night, hitting 5 of 10 shots, including a 3, and 5 of 8 from the foul line, total of 16 points. Iowa defeated North Carolina Central 97-67. That's tonight's Hawkeye historical winning moment, courtesy of Riverside Casino and Golf, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants, and much, much more. Just minutes south of Iowa City. Stop by Riverside Casino and Golf on your next trip to Kinnick or to Carver. Hawkeyes are bowl eligible, Hawk fans. The Hawkeyes invite you to sign up to automatically receive official bowl travel information at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. When the game is announced, you'll immediately receive information on game tickets, air travel, and hotel. That's HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. Presented by Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited. Iowa's official bowl tour. I love reading all the writers and then who do bowl picks. You know, they know exactly where everybody's going. And any number of them had a combination of bowl trips. Today I was reading Iowa's either going to the Orlando and the Citrus Bowl. They haven't been there since Tate Holloway 15 years ago or so. They have them going back to the Outback Bowl. And they have them going to the Vegas Bowl, Las Vegas, to play Pac-12 team. First year of that association or agreement. In fact, I think they had the Hawks playing Oregon State, who is 6-4 right now in the Las Vegas Bowl. But wherever it's going, wherever the Hawks are going, with every victory, the location is a little further south.
Well, that's what your partner, Buddy Boy Pody, always says. You keep winning, it gets a little bit warmer come December and January. So I'm holding out hope to finish with a couple of wins and Big Ten championship game, get a little help from the Gophers or Nebraska there. I think the final game, or Wisconsin this weekend. But, never over till it's over, Gary, and it'd be fun. We got Purdue down there on Friday night. Maybe we can put the Hawkeyes in Big Ten championship game in Indy the next night.
It'd be nice to drive over to Lucas Oil Field from Mackey Arena, two of the great venues in athletics, period. John is on the U.S. Cellular Hawkeye hotline, and he asks, who has the best shooting form from anyone to have worn the gold and black? Well, I guess he means historically. Wow. That's a tough.
Start with Fred Brown, John Johnson.
I'm going to go back to that era. I mean, how about Don Nelson? Now, Nelly never really drifted too far from the basket, but let's just assume John means a shooter 17 feet on out. John Johnson and Fred Brown would be right near the top of my list. But Vidnovic could shoot. Stick was more of a transition type player. He and Calabria. You get into the 70s. I'm trying to think. Ronnie Lester could shoot even with all of his injuries. Your final 14. Well, who was
Vince Brookins?
Who was more pure than Vince Brookins?
Vinny B.
15, 16 feet from baseline, right or left. Man, was that might have been the prettiest jump shot that I can remember. John, of course,
Kingsbury, Chris
Kingsbury. He had range, and I know we're going to leave somebody out. In the 90s, you look at Dr. Tom's years.
Let's just go with Jordan Bohannon.
BJ. Yeah, you know what? We don't want to run too long here in this segment, so let's just go with Jordan Bohannon.
There you go. Got my vote.
I mean, he's going to be the all-time career Big Ten leader in three-point goals made after tonight. He needs one to tie and two to break it. Coming up next, we'll break down more of tonight's game with North Carolina Central and take a peek at the U.S. Bank scoreboard. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with U.S. Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. So find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Wyckoff Heating in Des Moines, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Wyckoff Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy in the Des Moines area, it's Lennox and Wyckoff Heating. Lennox, Wyckoff Heating, and the Hawkeyes. There's a winning combination.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
With Bobby Hansen, Gary Dauphin back at Carver Hawkeye Arena, MediaCom Court. This is the EMC Insurance pregame show, and we're counting it down to the Hawks and North Carolina Central out of the MEAC. North Carolina Central, coached by Lavelle Moton, and he's been there 10-plus years and has done a great job with this basketball program. 9 transfers, so Bobby, his head's got to be spinning.
Yeah, you just kind of get to know your team as best you can early, and then use these games where, they're games they go out and get on the road and get paid, basically, to pay your program, and you're learning who wants to compete, who is a competitor, who's going to go out there and dive on the floor, who's going to make the big plays for you. So it's a work in progress, but he's getting ready for his conference season.
Speaking of a guy who's a real competitor, I caught up with Tony Perkins a little bit ago. He's reshaped his body. He's replaced 15 pounds of baby fat with muscle. I mean, he's 6'4". He's 205 pounds. Remember when he got here last year as a freshman? He was probably 220, 225, too heavy. He knew it, and he's dropped that weight. He's been on the weights, and now he can play. Well, he'll tell you he can play the point guard, off guard, small forward. I mean, he's just got so much confidence, and that's because he's tough-nosed. He had 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists Friday against Kansas City. Had a career-high 6 points versus Longwood in the season opener. Saw action in 24 games as a freshman. He just loves to compete.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like Tony's game last year. Whenever Fran put him in there, he did something positive. He is not afraid of the moment. He's a decent shooter. Defensively, I think he can just be one of your stalwarts. But back to the versatility question, Gary, that is going to be a hallmark of this basketball team. So much versatility, so many different ways Fran can go with combinations.
Tony Perkins, the young man out of Indianapolis, is ready for the challenge.
Yeah, I always had a competitive fighter. I've always been a competitor. Growing up, I always had to compete with my teammates, my friends growing up. We always played against each other, and as youth, high school, so it's always been, I want to win, I want to be better than you, so that's all. That's my little fire in me.
He's got more than a little fire in him. He said, I don't care how small you are, how big you are. If I'm switching off on you, I'm going to guard you. I'm going to get in your face. I like that attitude.
Absolutely, you like that attitude. And, you do that against the zone. You can do it in a 1-2-2 press. He does it in a man-to-man, and a willing passer, too. Unselfish will be another hallmark of this basketball team. And Tony Perkins is going to be playing some valuable minutes for Coach McCaffrey this season.
And he will tonight, too, with smaller but athletic and a jet-quick North Carolina Central club. Hey, tonight we're proud to recognize Jace Hargraffen. Did I get that right? Yeah, yep. Hargraffen. He's from Swisher, up the road, up I-380. He's the honorary Hawkeye ball kid for tonight's game, presented by MediaCom. If you'd like to sign up your son or daughter to be an honorary Hawkeye ball kid, go to HawkeyeSports.com/sponsor-contests. No one gets you closer to Big Ten basketball than SiriusXM. Download the SiriusXM app and tune into SiriusXM Big Ten Radio for news, talk, analysis all throughout the college season. Try it out and take the Iowa Hawkeyes with you on the phone, online, and at home. No car required. Bobby and I look forward to speaking to you each and every game night through SiriusXM. Now the U.S. Bank scoreboard. At U.S. Bank, we know when you invest in a community, the community invests in you. We're committed to providing high-quality, innovative products and services that meet the needs and the demands of our customers. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Some early games, 6th-ranked Purdue way out in front of Wright State, 70-35. That game is midway through the second half. Creighton at Nebraska. The Blue Jays of Coach McDermott are on top of Freddie Hoiberg's Huskers right now, 52-45, 11 minutes to play in that game. Rutgers at home is leading New Jersey Institute of Technology, 54-45. Again, these are second half scores. And just underway in Evanston, Northwestern leads New Orleans 19-17. Chris Collins pretty high on his club this year. They're really young last year. Started out winning their first three over a couple ranked opponents, then had, a 13-14 game losing streak, and then finished strong.
Yeah, he's going to have them competing as well, Gary. I like what young Chris Collins does there at Northwestern.
Top 25 scores, Southern Cal has been upset by Florida Gulf Coast, 71-68. Fifth-ranked Villanova leads Howard 91-70. These are all in the second half. Seventh-ranked Duke by 30 over Gardner-Webb. 13th-ranked Kentucky by 30 over Mount St. Mary's. First half scores, Alabama trailing at home to South Alabama 32-31 late in the first half. St. Louis just underway leads at Memphis 13-11. And 15th-ranked Houston on top of Virginia down in Texas. Of course, Virginia will host the Hawkeyes in the Big Ten ACC Challenge later in November. It's 20-11 right now. Houston, Kelvin Sampson has another solid club, and he leads by 9. There is some college football tonight in the MAC. Toledo 14, Ohio 9, second quarter score. First period, it's Western Michigan 7-0 over Eastern Michigan. And Bowling Green and Miami of Ohio are just underway. No score. That's the U.S. Bank scoreboard update. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. We'll hear next from North Carolina Central head coach Lavelle Moton. That's next on the EMC Insurance pregame show. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get ready to rock into 2022 at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Earn entries in December for your chance to win one of 2 brand new Honda CR-Vs. Grand prize drawings will be held on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. On New Year's Eve night, America's premier classic rock tribute band, Arch Allies, will perform in the newly remodeled Events Center. Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
What would you buy with an extra $1,000 to Shields this holiday season? How about an extra $5,000? Shields and Under Armour are giving away the ultimate holiday shopping spree. Now through December 13th, we're giving away a $1,000 Shields gift card every Monday. And on December 20th, one lucky winner will be drawn for a $5,000 Shields gift card. Register now at shields.com/win.
Did you know that as a Mid-American Energy customer, nearly half of your life is powered by the wind energy we provide? That means when you're at home fixing a snack, or at work sending emails, you're using wind energy. Investing in wind helps us keep your rates low. Renewable wind energy. It's clean, affordable, and powerful. And it's one more way Mid-American Energy is obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, Hawk fans. Gary Dolphin here. I want to tell you about my new favorite Iowa Hawkeye shirt. It's called The Corey by Authentic Brand. The stylish half-zip features butter-soft scuba knit performance fabric. Everyone at your tailgate will want one. To outfit your life in authentic brand gear, visit one of our fine retailers near you or order online at authentic-brand.com. You'll get fast, free delivery. Authentic Brand by TCB Companies.
And go.
I need to be quick, but here's how you can win the dash or win the cash. When you play Iowa Lottery scratch games, VIP club members can enter to win Warehouse Dash, an incredible all-expenses-paid trip for a 90-second all-you-can-grab shopping spree. Or you can win the cash, up to $100,000. Yes!
Are you ready to dash? Enter today and find rules and complete details at ialottery.com. Warehouse Dash is a registered trademark of Hinda Inc.
Woohoo! When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back on the EMC Insurance pregame show. I want to correct a score I gave erroneously from our U.S. Bank scoreboard. 25th ranked Southern Cal defeated Florida Gulf Coast 78-61. The Trojans 78, Florida Gulf Coast 61. Now to our head coaches tonight. Lavelle Moton is the head man at North Carolina Central. He brings his team in here to face the Iowa Hawkeyes. They are 0-2, but have played a tough duo out of the gate. Had Richmond down by 14 before losing at that location, and then got drilled by top 20 ranked Memphis. Here's Coach Moton on how his team has played to this point.
I thought opening night against Richmond, I thought we were great for 28 minutes. And unfortunately, when you're playing a higher school or a school that's a like opponent, you got to play 40 minutes worth of basketball or whatever the game requires. So we took some things, from that game because they were a talented, well-experienced team. As we went into Memphis, it was difficult because we had guys that's just been, released from injuries and they haven't practiced. And so they really don't know what we're doing, right? And so they haven't had the opportunities to stack the necessary days together to be prepared for, a school of that caliber. And they really pressured us and got up under us. And, it was something that we haven't seen. And our guys eventually will adjust to it. So we're just trying to get some practices under our belt so we can familiarize ourselves with one another because we have so many new guys.
Alex Caldwell has been your best scorer early on. Chris Monroe, a solid rebounder. And I think you got 9 transfers. My goodness, you're probably trying a lot of mix and match sets, huh?
Yeah. It's part of the process for us. And they're good kids. They're trying to buy into what we're doing. It's the process that you can't skip. And so, it's tough enough when you're here every day, but it's really tough when you're not here. And we just dealt with some injuries and things of that nature where we just got to get some continuity going.
Coach, what are your impressions with Iowa, and what kind of problems do they pose for you tonight?
Same old Iowa. It's a Fran McCaffrey team. He's one of the best coaches in the nation for a reason. And, people thought they would lose a lot because Luka left, and that's true. Like, he's a pro. But 3 is more than 2, right? Right? They're spacing that floor, and they're running staggers and flares and pin downs, and they're scoring it at a high level. And even though they'll miss him dearly, his presence kind of clogged the middle up a lot, so it turned everyone into spot shooters. Now these guys are dribble driving, shooting, passing, creating for one another. And they're a really great shooting team, and whenever you have a really great shooting team, you also got to say they're a really good passing team because it goes hand in hand.
Coach Lavelle Moton of the North Carolina Central Eagles out of the MEAC Conference. They're in town to take on the Hawkeyes here tonight. Iowa Corn and Quickstar partnering to give you a chance to win tickets for the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series matchups. How about Iowa and Iowa State going head-to-head this coming December during men's basketball, women's basketball, and wrestling? All you have to do is visit any participating Quickstar in Iowa through November 27th. Fill up with a minimum of 8 gallons of unleaded 88 and swipe your Quick Rewards card, and you're automatically entered for a chance to win tickets. For more information and official rules, visit quicktrip.com/sweepstakes. Quicktrip, that's KWIK, quicktrip.com/sweepstakes. Get pumped up to win with Iowa Corn and Quickstar. And Hawk fans, Bobby and I always love staying at the Homewood Suites or Home 2 Suites when in Iowa City, especially for these later starting games. Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton offer guests spacious suites, 24-hour fitness center, a pool, complimentary breakfast, hot tub, convenient locations, all with guest laundry. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Up next, we'll hear from Iowa basketball coach Fran McCaffrey. His thoughts on tonight's showdown with North Carolina Central at Carver Hawkeye Arena. He'll be presented by John Deere, and this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. You'll find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
I have been in people's houses on Thanksgiving morning before the fire trucks have left because Grandma forgot to turn the cranberries off. Nobody's fault, it just happens.
A West Bend claims representative on handling a claim.
And then we'll be in their kitchen, putting things back, boarding windows up, winterizing the house, making sure everything is good as quickly as possible. We've been there Christmas Eve, been there New Year's Eve. That's kind of the way we do business.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
This is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Ankeny and the Des Moines metro area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to 72 degrees, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and 72 degrees. Lennox, 72 degrees, and the Hawkeyes. That's a winning combination.
It's 2-0 Iowa hosting 0-2 North Carolina Central this evening at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Time now to listen in on Iowa basketball coach Fran McCaffrey. He's brought to you by Bodensteiner Implement in New Hampton, Oelwein, Rowley, and Waukon. Bodensteiner and all of your John Deere dealers are proud to sponsor our pregame visit with Fran McCaffrey each and every game night. You know, oftentimes the public will pigeonhole great shooters as just that, shooters. That's certainly not the case with Jordan Bohannon. And I asked Coach McCaffrey, where else has Jordan been invaluable to the program?
Well, he's obviously got great vision. He pushes the ball. He makes great decisions. He gets the ball where it needs to go. This year he's moved to the off-guard position a little bit more, but he's still doing the same things. He's also, really smart and really tough, so he constant communication, especially with the younger guys on the floor, make sure they're where they're supposed to be. But he's on the floor, everybody settles down. He's a leader, he's a gamer, he's a veteran, and he's playing at a very high clip right now.
Fran, you mentioned in the summertime you wanted to mix and match multiple groups of players in multiple sets, and you've certainly done that. You played guys at multiple positions. 4 starters had 9 points or more the other night. Has it maybe come a little bit quicker than maybe you expected? Who's been a pleasant surprise in your mind?
I think everybody's kind of doing what I thought they would do. We've had them together since June, so we have had a chance to kind of evaluate personnel. We've tried different combinations every day. The starters have really looked good, but all the guys off the bench have looked good as well. Tonight, Chris Murray won't play. He's under the weather, so somebody else will have to step up. Somebody else will get more minutes. And last game, I thought Philip Rabracha was really good last game. I mean, terrific. The defense on UMKC's best player, 13 rebounds. The game before that, Chris Murray was great. I think We've gotten great play out of the point guard position with not only Joe Toussaint, but Aaron Eulis. I think he's been excellent as well. So a lot of guys are stepping up as we would have thought.
At least to my eyes, the defense has looked really good more often than not.
Yeah, defense has been good. Obviously we're playing a team tonight that has 9 transfers, so it's a little bit of a different kind of situation than the last 2. But every team's coming in with transfers. Every team's coming in with veterans. So those kinds of teams really challenge your defense. We're doing what we always do. We change defenses. But what's happening is the guys that are coming in off the bench are really contributing at both ends, and that's what's critical.
A word about Coach Moton and North Carolina Central. He has a great track record, successful history in the MEAC.
Which is really hard to do. I don't think anybody realizes that unless you've been at the mid-major level, which I was for many years. To dominate a conference like he has is very difficult. And they've consistently put out championship teams. They've been to the tournament a bunch of times. They've won the championship a bunch of times. He's got really good players. This year is a different experience for him because, like I said, we played him a year ago. There's only 3 guys back from that team and 9 transfers. So, they got guys from Providence and College of Charleston, all different kinds of places, Georgia Tech. So what we have to be able to do is lock into personnel. They run really good stuff. They change defenses as well. They're a long, aggressive, athletic team. Against Richmond in the first half, they hit 8 threes. So we've got to make sure we get out and guard the 3 ball.
Thanks, Fran. Good luck.
Appreciate it, Dolph.
Iowa coach Fran McCaffrey on tonight's game with North Carolina Central. He's brought to you by Bodensteiner Implement, from turf equipment to agricultural and compact construction equipment. Bodensteiner has solutions for every job. Get a quote online at BODIMP.com. BODIMP.com. Hey, it's time to get in the game, Hawk fans, because when your team scores, your town wins. So right now, text IOWA to 97063 and nominate your community to receive proceeds from Wellmark's 3-point play program. Money raised from each Hawkeye 3-pointer is put towards community health projects like parks, playgrounds, and trails. It's all thanks to your local health insurance provider, Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Iowa. Coming up next, Bobby Hansen has the club car wash keys to the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes! Whether you're a workplace rookie or making a late-season career change, a winning future requires a smart game plan. IowaWorks.gov is the place to start. IowaWorks.gov helps job seekers get the coaching they need to succeed, as well as connections to high-demand careers and the training that makes them possible. You'll discover more than 75,000 great job opportunities, as well as no-cost training programs and apprenticeships that pay you to learn. Get started today. Visit www.iowaworks.gov.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly transformed Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center. Located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency is the new home of Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford Tough Trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
If you thought starting a business took courage, imagine starting over after a fire, damaging storms, or a cyber attack. When disaster strikes, business owners count on EMC for fast, experienced claim service. Our countrywide network of local offices ensures we're always ready to answer the call, investigate every claim, explain what's covered, and process payments as quickly as possible. Count on getting back to business when you count on EMC.
Hawkeye basketball Tuesday night. Iowa will be right back here Thursday night taking on Alabama State. So we invite you out to walk right up to the door, purchase tickets, bring the kids on Thursday night. That's a 6 o'clock start. Much better conducive time on a school night. We're heading for an 8 o'clock tip here now. So let's get Bobby Hansen's Club Car Wash keys to the game. Club Car Wash is the official car wash of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Club Car Wash with unlimited membership starting at just $20 a month. There's no better time to join the club with winter coming. Visit clubcarwash.com and find a location near you. Bob, what do you got?
Well, I want to say thank you to Club Car Wash. I washed my truck coming in here today. It was $10 Tuesday for the $25 wash.
Well, that's full service.
That was full service. Shined up that old Expedition
for
I got.
$10.
For $10.
They must have saw you limping in with the old Expedition and felt sorry for
me. Well, we thank them. So thank you, Club Car Wash. But hey, our number one Club Car Wash key tonight is continue to improve defensively. Really like how this team is getting after it on the defensive end of the court. A lot of talk is around communicating, staying connected. I love the pressure out front from Joe Toussaint, Aaron Eulis, Tony Perkins, Jordan Bohannon, Connor McCaffrey out there moving his feet. You heard Fran talk about, though, under this key right here is you got to guard the three ball tonight. They had 8 3-point field goals made early against Richmond when they were up 14 points. So don't give them any confidence. Get out and play some defense. Guard the three. Second part of playing defense is you got to get the defensive rebound. Final component of the possession is securing the ball. All 5 guys tag somebody, go get the board. He should dominate the Eagles tonight on the glass. Philippe Rabraca was really good last game against Kansas City in the Kangaroos, so you need that every game from Philippe. You're going to get some offense. You're not going to get some offense, but we can get good defense and good board work out of Philippe. This team will go a long way. Third and final key will be offensively. Share the rock. Don't turn it over and get out and run. That's exactly what the Hawkeyes have been doing good in these first couple of games. J-Bo is 2 makes away from becoming the Big Ten's all-time best three-point shooter. So let's get it done tonight, J-Bo. When that happens, it'll be an incredible accomplishment. And it'll be the University of Iowa's leading assist man, three-point shooter, minutes played, and games played. So congratulations coming for Jordan Bohannon.
What do you always like to say? He is a stat sheet filler. Stuffer. There you go. Stat sheet stuffer. Wow, there's a tongue twister. But Jordan's twisted his way to close to 375 career threes. He needs 2 to reach that level. 1 to tie John Diebler, and then 1 more to break it. Those are Bobby's keys to the game. We're going to witness history here tonight, courtesy of Club Car Wash. Bobby's keys brought to you each game night by Club Car Wash. There's no better time to join the club. Visit clubcarwash.com. Find that $10 Tuesday special. And like Bobby Hansen, wheel on in next Tuesday. Right now, it's 15 minutes to tip off, courtesy of Geico. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your car insurance. The Mid-American Energy starting lineups and Shields colors of the game are next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
What's butter than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one butter. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. You'll find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Time for tonight's starting lineups. Welcome back to Hawkeye Basketball on the EMC Insurance pregame show. Starting lineups are coming your way courtesy of Mid-American Energy. No matter what type or size business you own, Mid-American Energy can help save you energy and add to the bottom line. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. 0-2 North Carolina Central out of the Mid-East Athletic Conference. The MEAC in town to take on the Iowa Hawkeyes this evening, led by Fran McCaffrey. They're led by Coach Lavelle Moton. Their average height is 6'4", so they're not Big Ten size, but they get up and down the floor, and they're used to postseason. So the Hawks will be ready to play when that ball's thrown up in the air. They'll start at a guard, Alex Caldwell. He's from Columbia, South Carolina, transfer in from Southeast Missouri State, 6 feet, 160-pound senior. Marquis Maltzby is out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and the University of New Hampshire. A guard, 6'3", 165. He averages 9 points, 4.5 rebounds. Caldwell, by the way, is their leading scorer at 11 points and 4 boards. Randy Miller, another guard, is a 6'2", redshirt senior from Odenton, Maryland. He played for Greg Lansing at Indiana State. He's a grad transfer, and Randy's on the floor for North Carolina Central tonight. Then there's 6'8", Chris Monroe. He's a string bean at 210 from Raleigh, North Carolina, and played at one time at Providence. Another senior, a forward, and Cameron Butler out of Chicago, a junior at 6'10", 205. He's a forward. So 3 guards and a forward for Coach Lavelle Moton and the Eagles of North Carolina Central. For the Hawkeyes, we don't anticipate any changes. Chris Murray will not play tonight due to the flu. The Hawks will start at the point guard, Joe Toussaint, 6-foot junior from the Bronx, New York, and Cardinal Hayes High School. 6.5 points, 5 assists a game. That's what impresses me, Bobby, the most, those 5 assists per game.
Yeah, he's a much more confident player. His jump shot on the outside looks good. That opens him up for those passes, those assists. Really like how Joe Toussaint's got off to a start to his junior season. Jordan
Bohannon's averaged 15.5 points in the first 2 Hawkeye victories. He's shooting 69% from 3. Shouldn't take him too long to get the new career 3-point make record for Big Ten athletes. He's too shy. Bohannon, the 6'1" redshirt senior from Marion, prepped at Linn-Mar High School. Philippe Rebraka, 6'9", 230, the senior transfer from North Dakota, out of Serbia. He's a forward, averaged 5.5 points, 9 rebounds in the first couple Iowa victories. He had 13 boards the other night. Keegan Murray, the 6'8" sophomore from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, tips the scales at 225 points. Keegan's averaged 25 points in Iowa's first 2 wins. He's added in 5.5 rebounds for good measure. And Patrick McCaffrey, double-figure scorer at 10.5, 6'9" redshirt sophomore from Iowa City West. Patrick will go at forward. Murray, McCaffrey, Rebraka, Bohannon, and Toussaint for Coach Fran McCaffrey. Those are the Mid-American Energy starting lineups. Mid-American obsessively, relentlessly at your service. And now the colors of the game presented by Shields. The Hawks again wearing their home white unis with the thick gold stripes and black trim. The North Carolina Central Eagles. What would you call that? A candy apple red or a maroon? Kind of a cross between deep red and maroon. They got a checkerboard on the pant leg of gray and red. Typical road uniforms, dark red. The Eagles emblazoned on the chest. Those are the school colors. Check out all your holiday sporting goods gear at Shields. And more importantly, all your Hawkeye gear for this Christmas. Shields right there with you in Des Moines, Sioux City, Iowa City, and Cedar Falls. Now the opening tip is next between Iowa and North Carolina Central here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
Drunk driving is one of America's most often committed and deadliest crimes. Each year, nearly 10,000 people die on the road due to drunk driving. In order to stop this deadly epidemic, cops are cracking down. Police officers are aggressively looking for drunk drivers and will arrest anyone caught driving drunk. They'll see you before you see them. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
Get ready to rock into 2022 at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Earn entries in December for your chance to win one of 2 brand new Honda CR-Vs. Grand prize drawings will be held on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. On New Year's Eve night, America's premier classic rock tribute band, Arch Allies, will perform in the newly remodeled Events Center. Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Bud Light. It's for the fans. Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Shelter Insurance for your home and life. Visit your local agent or find us on the web at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Iowa Lottery. Win a warehouse dash or up to $100,000 in cash with the Iowa Lottery. And by Hyatt Regency. Caring for people so they can be their best. It's game time.
With a reverse dribble, step back three, good! And the Hawkeyes have 3 long-range jump shots.
Hawkeye basketball is on the air. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now let's join Gary Dolphin for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Outstanding job on our national anthem. Prior to the tip-off, Iowa and North Carolina Central. We're at the top of the hour. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10-second ID break here on the Hawkeye Radio Network before we get underway. You're listening to Iowa Basketball. Thanks for listening in on KNOD-FM 105.3 in Harlan, right here in Iowa City. It's KXIC AM 800 out in Sioux Center, KHIK-FM 106.9. In Oskaloosa, KBOE AM and FM 740 on the AM dial, 104.9 on the FM signal. And in Cherokee, KCHE AM 1440 radio. All great Iowa Hawkeye affiliates, long time Hawkeye affiliates on the 55-station strong Iowa Hawkeye Radio Network. Jordan Bohannon with 373 career trays. Needs 1 to tie John Diebler of Ohio State and 1 to break it. And we suspect that'll happen. And I was talking to Jordan about an hour ago as we were coming on the air, and he never shows his emotions, at least not in that environment, but he will tonight, I'm sure. The whole family's here, Bobby, and he's plucked away at this record now for the better part of a year and a half. When we started to zero in and realize that he was going to be around, he's going to stick around. Then he had the double hip surgery, which set him back as they repaired those labrums, and he stuck with it. I mean, you can never question his toughness, his heart, his desire. I know he rubs a lot of people the wrong way in different fan bases, and that's okay. That's who he is. He enjoys that.
Yeah, and you'll never question his love of the Hawkeyes either. And big weekend, big start to the week here for the Bohannon family, as Gordy Bohannon, part of that 1981 Rose Bowl team that was honored at the football game this past weekend. And I remember being here and getting to see all those guys, but congratulations to the family and to Jordan Bohannon, who he's got a different demeanor to him this year, it seems like, Gary. He's a little more serious than in the past until he throws all this rosin powder all over coming up here in about 2 minutes.
And, you know, he's always played that underdog mentality pretty good. He's, the youngest of 4 boys. He's the baby in the family. And I'm sure that from Jason to Zach to Matt, they've reminded him of that down through the years. Well, you know what? This is going to be his night, and hopefully it gets done and over with early on. So he's not going to shed his team player approach, certainly. But I know he wants to get it out of the way.
Yeah, he does want to get it out. Talked to him earlier, but that record is going to be shattered here by the end of the year, Gary. You know, he made 80 3-point field goals last year. He's probably on mark to make 90 this year, so it could be a 3-point made mark in the Big Ten that will never be broken.
Going to take a long time. You know what? We should probably look and see who's behind Jordan. and how far they're behind Jordan in terms of career threes in the Big Ten. See how many of those players are current. We'll get Corey on that and have that, if not tonight, Thursday night. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you, and we want to thank EMC Insurance for their coverage on the pregame show. You don't need countless insurance companies. You need one insurance company you can count on. That's EMC Insurance. Find your agent at emcins.com. And Bud Light brings you Hawkeye basketball. Bud Light proudly welcomes back Hawk fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans. And we're brought to you by the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau. Law enforcement is cracking down on wearing seatbelts. The Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Let's give you the officials. The referee is Steve McJunkins, veteran of the Big Ten. Bill Eck has been around this league for a number of years, as has Brian McNutt. Jordan parks that cloud of sawdust over Bobby and I.
Had my fan ready, though. Blew it back at him.
I blew it off my phone here. All right, we're ready to go. Enough of this nonsense. It'll be Murray at 6'8", jumping against their 6'8" tall Timber. And the tip is controlled by Chris Monroe. There's North Carolina Central on the attack as we're underway in Iowa City. Nice drive to the basket and a drive for a layup. Up over the top of Patrick McCaffrey. Great move by Randy Miller, the former Indiana State Sycamore.
Yeah, he saw the mismatch. He's a little bit quicker than Patrick on the outside there. Patrick's got to take him inside and shoot over the top.
Toussaint goes right inside to Rebraca, and he's grabbed onto and fouled. And that's the game plan. Get it inside. Get guys like Cameron Butler in trouble.
Yeah, number 23 there, Butler, the junior, 6'10", their tallest man, assigned to Philippe Rebraca.
Hawks will bring it in underneath their own goal. Here's Patrick McCaffrey. Throws to the wing. Bohannon for three. Is this the one that ties it? No, just a bit short. Rebounded by Rebraca. That's where the Hawks are going to have the advantage. Bohannon will try again. Deep three. There it is. Splashdown. He's finally caught John Diebler at number 374 for the all-time leader in career makes from distance. And Iowa's on top 3-2.
That didn't take long at the 19:10 mark of the first half.
Make that a note on your sheet there, Bobby. Here's a three spot on from the top of the circle by Miller. No good. Iowa with a rebound and a run out. And a second foul called immediately on North Carolina Central, slowing down Toussaint. That's on Alex Caldwell, the 6-foot guard. And we've not played, well, we have played 1 minute. And North Carolina Central already with two personals. Now, I bring that up because Memphis shot 47 free throws the other night. Here's number 3. 18:47 to go in the half. We could be here a while. That's 2 on Caldwell, so he's going to hit the deck.
And he's their leading scorer, averaging 11 a game.
Replacing him is Eric Boone out of Georgia Southern, transfer from Lexington, Kentucky, 6'2", redshirt junior. 9 transfers this year. I mean, Coach Moton doesn't even know all their first names yet. Here's Toussaint. Spin move, scores in the lane. Beautiful move. Joe dribble penetrated right of the lane, took a look at the baseline, then whirled back to the lane and hit the 15-footer.
That is a nice shot that he's added during the offseason. He got a high arcer, but a little mid-range game out of Joe T.
Set shot 3 by the man he's guarded. Eric Boone is no good. Murray leads the charge out the other way. Look at that body control. Got knocked off stride by the defender. Not enough contact to warrant a foul. So he has leaned around him and kissed it off the glass and in.
Smooth. He just got under control at all times. The defense went left. He went right. Easy layup.
Hawks have scored 7 straight now. That streak has ended on a nice high-low give and go on a basket by Cameron Butler. Hawks got caught a little flat-footed there. And a foul called on Iowa. It's 7-4 Hawkeyes. Iowa had scored 7 in a row after the Eagles took the initial lead, and now a chance to get back to within 2.
Yeah, nice little play there by the Eagles there. Butler, power move inside, the lefty with the extra free throw.
Misses the free throw, but an offensive rebound. Shot up, no good by Chris Malone, who's a very skilled 4. And the Hawks limit the damage to one basket. Here's Patrick McCaffrey. Into the corner to Toussaint. A rainbow three is short. Rebounded, and here they come. Running, streaking to the other end. Marquis Maltzby with the basketball. Now they pull it back out. Keegan Murray chases the ball handler. In this case, point guard Eric Boone on the switch. Keegan ties him up. Here's Maltby. Gets around Toussaint, drives inside, scores. That's 3 layups they have here in the first 3 minutes.
Attacking the Hawkeye bigs by going right into their body and going up with the shots. Been some lucky shots, to be honest with you, Gary, but they're in the attack mode.
7-6. North Carolina Central scratches back to within 1 after being down 7-2 to start the game. Bohannon leaves it for Keegan Murray, way out in the right wing. 17:05 to play in the opening half. From Iowa City. Now a screen by Rebraca. Patrick McCaffrey has a wide open jump shot and aired it out from the near corner. North Carolina Central shoots for the lead. Here's a crossover dribble through a double team by Eric Boone. He's fortunate that he didn't lose the basketball there. Now they screen for him. He throws it back to the middle of the floor. Here's Marquis Maltby driving around for a layup past Rebraca. Back-to-back layups for Maltby, and Iowa's back down, but not for long. It was 8-7. And the Iowa transition game beats the Eagles down the floor. Easy layup for Keegan Murray. Nice pass, too.
Yeah, really nice pass. Looking ahead, Keegan beat everybody down the court, but the Hawkeyes got to shore up this defense that right in front of us. That's on-the-ball defense, allowing straight-line drives.
9-8 Hawkeyes, and here's a straight-line drive that draws a foul. Rebraca. He ran a double screen for Eric Boone. He turned the corner and went to the basket right down the right side of the lane. And a reach on Philippe Rebraca. Fran McCaffrey going to go to his bench and bring in son Connor. What is that? That's not. Oh, that is 2 on Rebraca.
2 on Philippe, and a couple of free throws coming from Eric Boone, the Georgia Southern transfer.
So Philippe will come out for the rest of the half. Eric Boone is shooting, well, he hasn't missed a free throw in the young season. He makes the first and the second, and North Carolina Central's back in front, 10-9. Scoreboard's going the other way. Took a point away. Here are the Hawks on the attack, down 1. Here's a spin move, nice move by Keegan Murray, and he scores off glass. Dribbled the ball in from the corner to the right of the lane, then backed in. Turned and scored off glass. Hawks are up. Well, I'm all mixed up.
11-9.
11-9.
Keegan's got 6.
Scoreboard operators having a little difficulty right now. 11-10. There we go. I knew it was on a teeter-totter. Here's a jump shot in the lane that goes in but will not count. Cameron Butler is shoved offside by Keegan Murray. Off stride, I should say. 11-10. Iowa. 15.5 minutes to play. Here in the first half, we've already had 7 fouls called between the two teams. 4 on Central, 3 on the Hawkeyes. Iowa, though, with the lead, 11-10. Free throws coming for North Carolina Central. When we return, this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
To find an agent near you, visit shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
When it comes to choosing a Medicare Advantage plan, Blue is affordable. Blue is convenient. Blue is staying healthy. And now, Blue is Medicare Advantage from Wellmark Advantage Health Plan. All-in-one plans including medical and drug coverage, plus health benefits like dental, vision, hearing, fitness, and more. Some available at $0 premiums. Compare plans at wellmarkadvantage.com. Wellmark Advantage Health Plan is a PPO and an HMO plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Wellmark Advantage Health Plan depends on contract renewal.
Gary Dolphin, Bobby Hansen, and Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield welcome you back to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa has the lead at our first officials timeout. 15.5 to play first period. It's 11-10. The Hawks and the Eagles have been seesawing back and forth. 5 lead changes. It'll be North Carolina Central basketball when play resumes. But, Bobby, it's been up and down. Bohannon is 1-3. The next one will break the all-time career mark for Big Ten players. We checked the record book. Bohannon now is 374 for his career. The next closest among active players is Illinois' Trent Frazier, 255. Brad Davison at Wisconsin has 228. So they're not going to catch Jordan.
No way. It's going to be somebody that probably not even in the Big Ten right now that will possibly have a chance. But I'm telling you, he's going to add 80 to 100 more here in the next 25, 28, 30 games. And it'll be a mark to be untouched for a while.
Hawks trying to settle in and figure out how to defend North Carolina Central's quickness. And here's a shot, no good in the lane, but a foul called on Keegan Murray.
Interesting little play there. Keegan had his
backside.
Yeah, he had his back turned to the man inbounding the ball. The underneath out of bounds play, and number 21 there, Eric Boone, redshirt junior. He just tapped it off his back, stepped in, caught it, turned, and was fouled by Keegan, his first.
Free throw's good. Tie game at 11. Could you say they got some ballers on this team?
Oh, yeah. Well, they warned us. They said this is the most talented team we will have seen so far.
No question about that. And they've already made 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Iowa's been called for 4 fouls. Central for 3. And they're back in front. The Eagles are. It's 12-11. Patrick McCaffrey loses the dribble, gets it back, now hits a backdoor cutting Murray for the dunk. Keegan Murray with the slam down. Iowa back in front, 13-12. That's 7 lead changes in the first 5 minutes.
Keegan Murray moving without the basketball. Patrick McCaffrey found a nice pass, nice feed into Keegan for 4th basket.
Now the Hawks look to get some stops. Bohannon, man-to-man, guarding Randy Miller Jr. Step back jumper, no good. Rebound tipped and out of bounds. Last touch by Cameron Butler of North Carolina Central. Well, they can get up, too. They got only a couple guys that reach 6'8", but the rest of them can leap.
High risers, they put on a dunk show for us here in pregame warm-ups.
Murray's got the last 8 points for Iowa. He's looking for more. He wants the basketball. Here's Bohannon. Around a screen by Connor McCaffrey. Turns the corner. Goes into the near corner now for Patrick McCaffrey. His jump shot is no good, but he's fouled as he elevated at the foul line. And the reach in on Marquis Maltzby, junior from Raleigh at 6'3". And size-wise, no match for Patrick McCaffrey.
No, Patrick realized that and took him right to the middle of the lane there from about 12 feet and then rose up over the top and hacked on the arm. Patrick will shoot 2.
14:34 to play in the first half. McCaffrey gives Iowa a 2-point lead as he makes the first of 2 free throws. Substitution for North Carolina Central. Patrick at 83% in the early going this season, makes them both. Hawks by 3. Iowa led by 5 in the first 2 minutes. It's 15-12. Gives them a chance now to set that 1-2-2 press and force some turnovers. This team is turnover happy against pressure. Here's Murray guarding his man who stumbles through the lane. No call. That looked like traveling all the way. Lost the ball, but he lost it right to a teammate, and Cameron Butler hooked it in. 15-14. Iowa's lead cut to 1. Connor McCaffrey with a shot fake, drives it hard right baseline to the wing, and brother Patrick drives around his man. He's fouled. Another foul on North Carolina Central, and they're going to get Cameron Butler again. The 6'10 junior has 2, so he's going to have to come out. And Nicholas Fennell, a 6'4 guard, so 6'10 leaves, 6'4 comes in. Iowa likes that.
Yeah, another nice job by Patrick, realizing that the defender had 1 foul. He was up underneath him on the 3-point line. Nobody at the basket. Patrick put the ball on the deck and went hard to the rim and gets 2 free throws.
makes the first. Iowa has on the floor Bohannon, Toussaint, Patrick McCaffrey, Keegan Murray, and Connor McCaffrey. Rebraca on the bench after getting 2 early fouls. Hawks by 2, 16-14. Patrick will get 1 more. He's got 3 points. Second one is good. All 4 on free throws. Yeah. He's at the front of the 1-2-2. They beat it across. 2 good passes, a drive, and a running layup missed. Boy, what a beautiful move by Maltzby. He just missed the shot. Here's Iowa running at the other end. Patrick McCaffrey misses the reverse layup. Took a lap around the iron, came off. Here they're coming back. Shot blocked away by Keegan Murray. And back and forth we go the other way. Here's a catch by McCaffrey. He turns it over. Bad pass by Joe Toussaint. Will come back the other way. Both teams getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
He had the right idea right there. 2-on-1 fast break. It just was kind of disrupted by the defender, and Patrick didn't have his steps underneath him. The pass was a little off the money. Could not come down with it.
Great block by Keegan Murray at the other end on Eric Boone that started the Iowa drive, but Joe overled Patrick a little high, a little long with that rainbow pass. Here's a near steal by Keegan Murray off the press. Boy, both teams are fighting hard on defense.
Yeah, the 1-2-2 press has given North Carolina Central a little bit of a pause and to stop and think a little bit. They've got a man open under the basket with that Hawkeye length out in the front of it with Patrick unable to make the pass.
Patrick McCaffrey comes out of the game. Peyton Sanford replaces him, giving Pat a breather. Iowa man-to-man, Toussaint guarding the point. Here's a pass inside. Nice catch and a layup. Set in for Dontavius King, a 6'7" transfer from the College of Charleston. He's in there because of foul issues with the other players, his teammates. Bohannon, is this the career setter? No. A little long, top of the circle, right on Herky's comb. He was standing. Here's a drive and a wild shot, and it goes in.
How'd that go in?
Oh, my.
How'd that one go in over the top of Keegan?
4 straight points. Nicholas Fennell lobbed it in. And here's a drive. Aaron Eulis misses the runner, and he's fouled. We're going to get a foul called on Asante Price. And that, I think, is 17 fouls. 12:47 to play in the first half. Aaron Eulis will shoot 2. It's 18-17. North Carolina Central has responded with 2 wild layup attempts that have gone in. That last one was a head shaker. Free throw's good by Aaron. That ties the game at 18. Eulis, a career 85% free thrower, almost 86. Give Iowa the lead back, and does with 2 throws. 19-18. Iowa leads by 1. Hawks have made all 6 of their free throws. Here's a throwaway against the press, picked off by Connor McCaffrey. The Hawks are coming back. There's a lob inside to Keegan Murray. He turns, gets to the basket, shot up, blocked from behind. Nicely done. Good help there. And North Carolina Central run into the other end. Here's a 3 from the near corner. Shot is up, no good, too hard. Rebounded, up and in by North Carolina Central. They stay with it. They're crashing that offensive glass. Is that Asante Price?
That was him.
He got the original miss by Dontavius King, put it up and in. Bohannon's foul on a nice give and go, wing to the lane. Nice pass, Peyton Sanford, and Jordan flipped it up there, anticipating contact, and he got fouled hard. 2 free throws coming. 20-19, North Carolina Central, 12:08 to go. First half. It's been wild, up and down. North Carolina Central with some putback opportunities. Each team with 8 paint scores. Bohannon makes the first free throw. Hawks now 7 of 7. North Carolina Central is 4 of 5. Keegan Murray gets a breather. Josh Agundale will come in and throw his weight around. Bohannon ties the game, now can give Iowa the lead back, and does. George's got 5. A 3 and a couple free throws. Hawks 21, North Carolina Central 20. 12:08 to play, and Tony Perkins, our pregame guest, comes in. He runs the point of that 1-2-2 press, and they got a trap on the guy on the sideline. He jump passes away from pressure. Here's a drive inside, a running layup off the glass too hard. No good by Eric Boone. The Hawks are running the other way. Boone with a near steal. Poke away of Aaron Eulis from behind. That brings us to a timeout on the floor. Both teams spending a lot of energy. Both teams have gone deep into their benches, and nothing decided. Iowa 21, North Carolina Central. Just under 12 to go in the first half from Iowa City. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield brings you more first half Hawkeye basketball. Up and down. It's been a track meet, Bobby Hansen. 21-20 Iowa. Both teams shooting 50%.
They certainly are. The Hawkeyes just 1 out of 5 from long range, though. And North Carolina Central, no better than that. They're 0 for 3. So been a lot of dribble drives to the basket for North Carolina Central. That's why they're able to shoot 50% for the Hawkeyes. It's been the Keegan Murray show. Keegan off to a hot start with 8 points, 3 rebounds, a block shot. He's 4 out of 5 from the floor.
North Carolina Central in some serious foul trouble. A couple starters each with 2, so they go to the bench, and they've outscored Iowa's bench 10-2. We're used to seeing the reverse of that, but that'll settle down over 40 minutes. We've had 4 ties and 11 lead changes in 8 minutes.
That's crazy. And you knew it was going to be up and down. They like to get a lot of possessions, just like the Hawkeyes do. So the Hawks just got to clean up, keep that defender, keep that offensive player in between your body in there. You got to move your feet a little bit better. The Hawkeyes just sort of caught a little flat-footed on those dribble drives.
Yeah, those quick guards are driving down either side of the lane. They're spreading Iowa out in that man-to-man, and a lot of one-on-one here in the first half. Hawks will get adjusted to that. Right now it's Iowa basketball with 11:53 to go, 25 on the shot clock. Here in the first half, and Eulis will inbound. He cannot run. He throws it out top for Perkins. Perkins, Connor McCaffrey, Agundale, Eulis, and Peyton Sanford. Peyton can shoot. Who else is going to help him? Eulis is a good shooter. Man-to-man, hawking man-to-man by the Eagles of North Carolina Central. 10 to shoot now. Connor McCaffrey will lob up a 3. No good. Short off the left of the iron. And here come the Eagles running with the rebound. Santi Price into the front court. They slow it down, leave it for Eric Boone. Out front for Jadarius Harris. The catch on the wing by Dontavius King, and he drove inside, and a blocking foul is called on Agundale. Looked like he was off balance, but he got a little nudge that time from Agundale. That's 5 team fouls on Iowa. North Carolina Central already has Iowa at the free throw line in the bonus. Here's a shot up, no good. Another foul on Iowa. And once again, Eric Boone using the backside of the Iowa defender. Guy had his back to him. He threw it off his rump and went up for the shot. No good, but got fouled.
Foul by Josh Agundale just into the game. He's going to quickly come back out as he picks up his second. But Hawks may have to adjust that man on the ball at about not to be so square turned away, but maybe see the ball, see the floor, and catch that pass when it comes to you.
Well, Boone's been living at the foul line. He's 5 for 5 with another one coming. He ties the game at 21. That's a dozen ties. Second one is no good, and Keegan Murray clears. He finally misses. Ulis running the point. Left-handed dribble across the midcourt stripe. Right side for Perkins. Tony drives inside. He's held. And will shoot the 1-and-1. It's hard to get into a flow here with all these whistles. But both teams living at the free throw line. Out of the game comes Jadarius Harris, replaced by Randy Miller, one of the starters. Transferred in from Indiana State. Perkins curls the first free throw in. Iowa has not missed a free throw. 9 of 9. Outstanding. One more coming for Tony. Drops it through. Hawks up 2. 23-21. Patrick McCaffrey back in at the point of that 1-2-2. And they just do get it across without it being picked off. Nicholas Fennell leaves it for Eric Boone. Boone a bounce left wing for Randy Miller. Back to Boone. 10 to shoot. Screen for Boone, splits a double team, goes in, scores off glass. Unbelievable move.
That kid can play. That was a sweet move there by Eric Boone, the redshirt junior transfer from Georgia Southern.
He's got 7 in a reserve role. Tie game at 23. He's in there because of foul issues. He's going to play some more, though. Here's Patrick McCaffrey. The Hawks run a little 3-man on the right wing. Patrick stops, shoots, hits a 3. They backed off him. Nicholas Fennell backed away, and Patrick said, thank you very much.
Yeah, take that all season long. Patrick, a very good three-point shooter. He's now got 7 points, his first three-point field goal made of the game.
Maybe that fuels the Iowa man-to-man defense. Nice switch by Peyton Sanford there. He picks up Randy Miller. Miller tries to drive around him, throws up a wild shot, no good. Rebound is kicked to Sanford. Here come the Hawks running. Patrick McCaffrey all the way, lays it up and in with a left hand. Switched hands in midair. Beautiful run. A beautiful run out off the rebound. Great pass by Sanford. Patrick never broke stride.
No, but he's a runner. He'll get out and run with you. And nice job that time by the freshman Peyton Sanford of pushing the tempo, realizing they had an advantage break.
32nd timeout asked for by Coach Lavelle Moton at North Carolina Central. We'll tell you, Hawkeye basketball sponsored by State Farm. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm is the real deal. You can get personalized service from your local agent or use the State Farm mobile app when you're on the go. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Here in Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn is a multi-purpose crop which benefits the entire state, feeding our livestock, nourishing our families, and providing clean-burning fuel for our planet. Thank you, Iowa's corn farmers. 28-23. The Hawks with a 5-0 run, starting to assert themselves on the defensive end and on the boards.
Yeah, it leads to the run out. Patrick McCaffrey the 3. The Patrick with the run out. Nice pass. Peyton Sanford. That's when the Hawks are at their best is that high octane offense.
And North Carolina Central throws it away again. Good job, Tony Perkins, forcing a pass wider than Nicholas Fennell wanted to throw it, and he threw it into the Iowa bench.
1-2-2 with three-quarter court pressure, causing problems for North Carolina Central.
Aaron Eulis been doing a good job at the point. Side steps away from the defender to Perkins on the wing. Tony's open for 3. It's good. Rattles it in. To get him on the pregame show a little bit more.
Yeah, Tony P. shot that with confidence, and Aaron Eulis, his running mate in the backcourt, found him open far left wing.
Iowa now has its biggest lead at 8, 31-23. Perkins with a steal, and then ran into a defender who touched it last. Perkins forced a turnover, hits a 3, and comes up with another turnover.
That's what they're bringing, instant energy off the bench.
31-23. The Hawks have run in 8 straight. And this lineup of Keegan Murray, Tony Perkins, Patrick McCaffrey, Aaron Eulis, and who just left? Oh, Peyton Sanford.
Left, yeah.
Jordan comes back. Still needs 1 for the all-time Big Ten career mark in 3s. Eulis puts up his shot, misses everything. Keegan Murray right there for the putback, but got caught up in heavy traffic. And the leaner doesn't go down. Rebounded by the Tigers, or by the Eagles. Here's a shot inside, no good, by one of their high-flying guards. That was Eric Boone. He flipped it up there wildly. and didn't go down. The ball gets punched out of bounds to Iowa. Hawks are starting to sag a little bit more inside with help defense, Bobby, off those drives, and it's paying dividends.
Yeah, as long as you got to come up with a rebound.
Here's Perkins, who's had a sparkling stretch. Here's Bohannon for three. Is this it? Nope, a little short. Rebounded Keegan Murray. Muscles it up and in with the left hand. Well, this guy is money on the offensive glass, isn't he?
He really is. He's got such great length and such great timing, and did not push or foul to get that offensive rebound. Keegan now in double figures with 10.
Tremendous instincts at both ends of the floor. Keegan Murray. Iowa up by its widest margin now, 33-23. Have they taken North Carolina Central's best shot? Here's a moving screen now called on the Eagles with 8:24 to play in the first half. And let's see, was that on Butler?
Cameron Butler, his third.
Iowa with a 10-0 run over the last 3 minutes. Tony Perkins right in the middle of it. He'll inbound again to Aaron Eulis. This is the recruiting class from last year. These two young men from Indianapolis and Chicago. Eulis, whose older brother went to Kentucky and was a terrific player there, now in the NBA. Here's Bohannon posting up down low, and he's fouled. And Fran McCaffrey's never used 20% of his playbook. But that's one I love right there, where they post Bohannon along the on the low block. But he's running that baseline, and they clear it out for him. And he had a guy 3-4 inches taller on him. Doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, they mugged Jordan when he got down low in there. That's a good play, too, because you know it's money when he gets fouled. It's going to be the free throw line. It's sort of like automatic 2.
He can add to this Iowa run of 10-0 and does. First free throw is good. Bohannon, 5 points. Perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Connor McCaffrey will come in at the next buzzer, which is now. Bohannon makes both free throws, and Keegan Murray will come out. He's got one foul, and Fran want to protect him with 8 minutes to go in the first half.
12-0 run.
Yeah, 12-0, and they're up 12. That 1-2-2 press starting to work in Iowa's favor. There's a catch right at the timeline. Alex Caldwell brings it across. He's just into the game. Puts the ball on the floor. Now leaves it back out top for Chris Monroe. They work it around left wing. Asante Price had a couple early baskets. 5 to shoot, and here's a foul called again on North Carolina Central. They get a moving screen there. They must have, huh? Chris Malone.
Chris Monroe, yeah, his first, I believe.
Chris Monroe. Moving screen on Monroe. Timeout on the floor. Iowa 35, North Carolina Central 23. 7:49 to play in the game's first half. Well, after a basket full of ties and lead changes, the Hawks have put together a 12-0 run and have some breathing room here inside 8 minutes to play first half. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by MediaCom. Not all internet is created equal. If you want unbeatable reliability, extreme speeds, and awesome whole home Wi-Fi, then demand Extreme, powered by MediaCom. And Wimmers. Wimmers brings you the best tasting brats and hot dogs made with premium quality lean meats and all natural seasonings. It's a Midwest favorite since 1934. We tested that commercial before we went on the air tonight. Bobby and I did, and had a delicious Midwest favorite Wimmers hot dog, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Midwest favorite since 1934, Wimmers. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hawkeye basketball brought to you by Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield as we get back to action. Iowa with the ball and a 12-point lead. 7.5 minutes to go. Here's a foul called on North Carolina Central. That one's pretty easy. He ran right over Tony Perkins, and Tony took it. Of course, Tony's tough enough and big enough to take it, but Dontavius King bowled him over.
And they're going to take a look at this one here. He really did bowl him over. Good screen set by Tony Perkins, and there was no avoidance of the contact. He just blew right through him.
He got the forearms high into Perkins' chest, and Fran's asking for a review. All plays under review are brought to you by Athletico. Tony hit the deck hard there. Physical therapy is usually the thing you're told to do after medication, x-rays, or even surgery, but what if the best way to fix your pain is to start where you normally finish? The sooner you start with physical therapy, the sooner you can start changing everything. It all starts with no prescription needed at Athletico. Steve McJunkins, the crew chief, and Bill Eck are looking at that last foul, see if it was a flagrant. Iowa, Bobby, some highlights here. 12 of 12 from the free throw line, shooting 50%, 10 of 20 from the field. Jordan Bohannon has 1 3 to tie John Diebler for the all-time career mark in Big Ten history. We've had 11 lead changes and 6 ties, and the Hawks have a 12-0 run to open up some space here.
Yeah, done a nice job with the group of Aaron Eulis, Tony Perkins, Jordan Bohannon, Connor McCaffrey, and Patrick McCaffrey in there. Really brought some energy and some defensive intensity.
Been the old, our depth is better than your depth.
Oh, yeah.
Because both coaches have reached to the end of the bench, save for 2 or 3 players. Fran McCaffrey, and there's a reason he's 3 wins shy of 450 for a career. He uses all phases, all aspects of the game, and right now he's asked for a review. So we'll boy, they've walked away and then walked back after conversations and looked at it 2 or 3 times.
Not sure what they really look at other than an elbow going up high.
I think it or extended those elbows to intentionally shove him, knock him on the floor.
I think we're going to get it, yeah.
They are going to shoot a flagrant and 1. So they're explaining that to Coach Moton right now.
2 shots and the ball, I believe. So 2 free throws coming for Tony Perkins.
So Iowa has made 12 of 12 to this point. Tony took 1 for the team. Now he'll take 2 free throws. We're right back here Thursday night. An earlier tip-off, 6 o'clock, with Alabama State. That means Bobby and I will be on the air at 5 o'clock with our pregame coverage. Right now there's 7:35 to play in the first half. Perkins' free throw is good. Hardly wrinkled the twine with that one. Rainbowed it in. 36-23 Iowa. And the second one is off the front of the rim. So the Hawks finally missed one, 13 of 14. And the good news is the Hawks get the ball. Patrick McCaffrey and Connor, Tony Perkins and Aaron Eulis, and Jordan Bohannon. Jordan's isoed on the far right side in front of the opposing bench. Here's Eulis, top of the circle. Dribbling between the rings. It's 4 in, 1 out for the Hawks. Bounce pass intended for McCaffrey. Got there a little bit late, knocked away and taken away by North Carolina Central. Turnover on the Hawkeyes. Offensive foul call on North Carolina Central.
3 on Alex Caldwell.
Jordan Bohannon got run over. And you know, that was off the ball too. It wasn't even
run a little dribble weave, and they just kind of come slamming in together there. And Jordan comes up rubbing that right shoulder. We don't need that.
You could hear the body hitting the floor which was straight across from us all the way over here. Here's Patrick McCaffrey off his screen. Jump shot in the lane, no good. And a strong rebound by North Carolina Central. They're running at every opportunity. Marquis Maltzby with the rebound and the run out. Shot off the glass, no good. Don't have to worry about the shot clock with these guys. Here's a tie-up. Aaron Eulis and Chris Monroe get hooked up. Alternating arrow favors the Hawkeyes. 6:53 to go first half. A lot of things have been favoring the Hawkeyes because of their effort.
Absolutely. A nice effort by Aaron Eulis and Perkins off the bench. Connor McCaffrey, the sixth man. Those guys came in here and sort of turned the tide a little bit and started this 12-0 run, which has now become 15-0.
Soft man pressure by the Eagles. Now they back off as Joe Toussaint returns to the lineup. Drives a one-arm pass to Bohannon. And he's mugged by Randy Miller. Here's Toussaint between the rings. Bohannon going to his left. Shot fake. Now dribbles to the free throw line. Great bounce pass to the baseline. And Patrick McCaffrey two-hand dunks it through.
Yeah, good backdoor cut that time by Patrick. He read the eyes of his point guard, Jordan Bohannon, and never stopped moving. Jordan put an on-the-money bounce pass right to him for a two-hand dunk.
Hawkeyes mounting up the assist to baskets now and lead it by 15. It's been a 15-0 run by the Hawks to pull away 38-23. Here's a pass bobbled in the lane and lost out of bounds, but slapped away by the Hawkeyes. Keegan Murray's back in the game. 6:06 to go in the first half. Have the Hawkeyes taken North Carolina Central's best shot, which consisted of the first 10 minutes of the game? Well, they certainly have owned the last 4. Here's a deep three, good. Marquis Maltzby off the dribble, pull up 3. He likes the backdrops here, doesn't he?
He must. He's got 7 points to lead the Eagles.
Toussaint for Keegan Murray. He throws up a 3. That missed badly off the right of the iron. 38-26. Central tries to start a run of its own. Layup good. Randy Miller Jr. lost the handle on the basketball, got it back. The Hawks just pulled up. And now 5 quick points by North Carolina Central. Here's a foul on a penetrating move in the lane by Patrick McCaffrey. 38-28. They can score in the blink of an eye, can't they?
Oh, they come right back at you. You better not blink, because they are going to run it down your throat, just like the Hawkeyes do as well. They like to play fast.
Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Wellmark. Blue is caring, blue is convenient, and now blue is Medicare Advantage from Wellmark Advantage Health Plan, offering all-in-one Medicare coverage, our extensive network, and the confidence of being covered by Wellmark, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield. Learn more at wellmarkadvantage.com. Patrick McCaffrey hits the first of 2. Second one good. Patrick in double figures and leads Iowa with 13. Keegan Murray has 10. 7 for Bohannon. Iowa's lead is 12, 40-28. There's a nice catch, saved a turnover by Eric Boone. It's thrown over the top of the press. Skip pass inside. Drop step, hook shot in the lane, good by Dontavius King. Guy's averaging 3 points a game coming in tonight. He's well past that.
Well, he's a senior, come out of the College of Charleston, transferred over and given him a little inside muscle.
40-30. Iowa's lead has shrunk to 10 from 15. Here's Bohannon. Puts the ball on the floor, holds up high post left, down the left side of the lane with the dribble, stop and go move. Leans into the lane, shot is up, blocked away. He was off balance, he had to get rid of it. Randy Miller took it away. Miller at the other end lobs it up and in over the front of the iron. 40-32. Iowa's lead nearly cut in half from a high water mark of 15. Got a little uneasy. 4:34 to play in the first half. I look for something inside here to Keegan Murray or Patrick McCaffrey. Toussaint left baseline. Now Patrick comes out to the wing, gathers in a feed, 10 to shoot. Murray puts the ball on the floor, double move, drives into the lane, drop step, left hand shot up, no good, but a foul called. He had that interior defense of North Carolina Central dizzy.
They didn't know where he was. He just kept turning him around, and that is foul number 2 on Dontavius King.
Well, Keegan Murray will shoot free throws.
That's the 15th team foul in the first half.
Well, I told our audience at the start of the show that Memphis got 47 free throws, got to the free throw line That thing must have ended about 6 a.m. Eastern time the other night down in the Blues City. Keegan Murray hits both free throws. Iowa has shot 17 free throws in the first half. We still have 4 minutes to go. Murray makes them both, 42-32. Keegan with a dozen. So we got a ways to go to get to 47. We're only 30 shy of that. With the ball is Chris Malone. Comes left wing to Randy Miller. Patrick McCaffrey has him on the switch. He shoots over the top and hits it anyway. My, oh my, oh my. What a display. 9 points for Randy Miller, who averages 4. 3:45 to go. It's a 7-point Iowa lead. Toussaint puts his head down, drives a pass into the corner. Peyton Sanford misses a 3. Rebounded by Keegan Murray. Punched it away from a Eagle. A 3 by Patrick McCaffrey. No good. Comes right back to Patrick. New shot clock for Iowa. Here's Bohannon for a 3. No good. Jordan's been short with his last 3. Marquis Maltzby comes away with a rebound. Well, they're obviously not going away, huh?
No, and they're going to slow it down here, catch their breath a little bit. They'd love to be under 10 here at the halftime break.
Eric Boone with it. Here's a deep wing 3. No good. Joe Toussaint mistimed his leap. And up over the top went Eric Boone for the rebound. They can get up. A lot of 6'4" guys. Here's King mishandling a pass inside. Gets it under control. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Bohannon. Central got their mitts on it. Here come the Hawks running. Toussaint all the way. Shot off the glass too hard. Put back good by Keegan Murray with the right hand. Always around the rim, always around the basketball, and that's why he's rewarded with points.
14 in all for Keegan Murray here in the first half. He's just so smooth and got a nose for the basketball.
And 8 rebounds. He might have a double-double before the intermission. 2.5 to go. Iowa's back up 9, 44-35. Keegan's always there to save the moment, it seems. Here's Boone splitting a double team, open in the corner, and hitting a 3 is Marquis Maltzby.
Probably the one opportunity they have to stay close with the Hawkeyes is to hit their 3s.
And they throw up a lot of 3s in a game. They've put up 8 now and made 3. So they can hit them. Here's Patrick McCaffrey. Has the dribble poked away, stolen away. And a run out and a dunk at the other end. It's 44-40. Iowa calls a timeout. The Hawkeye lead 15 5 minutes ago is down to 4. That's North Carolina Central forcing some loose balls and pokeaways. Timeout on the floor. The Hawks still have the lead, but now by only 4 at 44-40. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Businesses like yours count on EMC insurance companies for protection with the standard coverage they need. But EMC agents go further, tailoring coverages with the specialized products and services every unique company requires, including yours. EMC has insurance solutions for nearly 500 types of businesses. So whatever your specialty is, count on EMC to protect it. Visit EMCINS.com to find your local agent.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
And go.
I need to be quick, but here's how you can win the dash or win the cash. When you play Iowa Lottery scratch games, VIP club members can enter to win Warehouse Dash, an incredible all-expenses-paid trip for a 90-second all-you-can-grab shopping spree. Or you can win the cash, up to $100,000. Yes!
Are you ready to dash? Enter today and find rules and complete details at ialottery.com. Warehouse Dash is a registered trademark of Hinda Inc. Woohoo!
Hawkeyes have cooled off. North Carolina Central has heated up. As we welcome you back to Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's first half coverage of Iowa, North Carolina Central from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa 44, and Central 40, but that lead was 38-23 just a few minutes ago, Robert.
Yeah, and then they got hot. Maltsby with the 3 to pull them within 12, and Miller a 3 pulled within 7. Maltsby again pulls up within 6, and here the Maltsby run out dunk to pull them within 4. So they're not going to go away, Gary. You mentioned it earlier, and coaches told us earlier this is the most talented team we will have faced all year long, and these guys compete, and they're proving it to us here in the first half.
Hawkeye basketball is coming your way tonight courtesy of the Iowa Lottery. Right now, Iowa Lottery VIP club members can enter to win a warehouse dash or up to $100,000 in cash. Enter today at ialottery.com or via the Lottery Plus app. Aaron Eulis comes back in for Toussaint. Tony Perkins drives around his man, misses the layup, put back no good by Keegan Murray. He tips it out again to Peyton Sanford. Murray saving the possession, and Perkins hits a 3. They swing it around left wing, and he drains a 3, but Keegan Murray should get credit for most of that.
Absolutely, he should. Getting that offensive rebound, keep it alive, and then it was Bohannon to Eulis, and Eulis found his running mate, Tony Perkins, in the left corner for his second 3 of the first half.
Tony's having a great first half. 1:10 to play. Iowa back up by 7, 47-40. See if they can pitch a shutout. But no, that's not going to happen. A quick pass inside and a spin shot off the glass by Chris Monroe.
Posted up Jordan Bohannon, had the size advantage over the top of him. Tony tried to get some support and block the shot from the backside too late.
47-42 Iowa. Just under a minute to go in the first half. Here's Keegan Murray. Bohannon for 3. Is this a record setter? Rims and comes out. Peyton Sanford with a nice effort, but couldn't collar the rebound as he blocked his man out. Bohannon has missed his last 4. Cheerleader got run over down there.
Oh, the referee. I think he's okay. Bill Eck.
Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, she's laughing.
She hit her head pretty good. She was a little woozy. 10 to shoot, 23 seconds to play in the first half. As Eric Boone just dribbles out the possession. Hooks a pass left wing. Shot fake and a drive inside. Jump shot good. They cannot miss. Chris Monroe, very skilled wing player. 47-43 Iowa by 3. 3 seconds to go. Hawks are going to have to get a shot up. Eulis forced it. It went in. And
count it.
They counted. I thought maybe they called a foul. The defender was all over Aaron. So the Hawks get a little momentum builder heading to the locker room. They're going to chew the fat, though, on what needs to be done defensively. But you can't fault North Carolina Central's effort. 49-44 at the intermission. Iowa's lead is 5. And we'll recap it for you on the Budweiser halftime show next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
You know when your internet works, your life works. Living with unreliable internet or slow speeds is a hassle you can't afford. Hawk fans, don't settle for subpar service. Get Extreme Internet and transform your whole home. With Extreme powered by Mediacom, you can enjoy speeds from 60 meg up to an incredible 1 gig, intelligent whole home Wi-Fi, and unbeatable reliability. You want great internet at a great price? Give us a call at 844-4FASTER and talk to the Extreme Internet Pros today. Speeds may vary and a monthly data usage allowance applies.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
Blue is freedom. Blue is endless possibilities. Blue is trustworthy.
Attaboy.
Blue is caring.
We got this.
And now, Blue is Medicare Advantage from Wellmark Advantage Health Plan. All-in-one coverage, extra benefits, and the confidence of being covered by Wellmark. Because Blue is always here for you. Learn more at wellmarkadvantage.com.
This has been the well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half on the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Bud Light. It's for the fans. EMC Insurance. You've worked hard for it. Now count on EMC Insurance companies to protect it. U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank. Member FDIC. Wimmer's Meats. Brought to you by Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Authentic brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. And by Bud Light. It's for the fans. This is the Budweiser Halftime Report.
Terry Dolphin and Bobby Hansen at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Mediacom Court. Iowa leading at the break 49-44 over North Carolina Central. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10-second ID break. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye basketball. Stepped out for a Bud Light or a Wimmer's hot dog here at Carver Hawkeye Arena, you want to make it a quick trip to the concession stand, Bobby, or you're going to miss something. These teams put together a 6-tie, 11 lead change first 10 or 12 minutes. Then the Hawks got things under control. We thought for the game, going off on a 15-0 run, getting injections of adrenaline, especially offensively and defensively at both ends, from Keegan Murray, who's got a double-double at the half, to Aaron Eulis, Tony Perkins with a great game off the bench. Joe Toussaint had his moments, and others. And then back scratch North Carolina Central. They scored, well, they were 4 for their last 4. Cut the lead to 4 or 3. And the Hawks get a buzzer beater by Aaron Eulis at the halftime buzzer to lead by 5.
Yeah, it's been the story for me in the first half has been the bench play of the Hawkeyes. Tony Perkins and Aaron Eulis has come in and brought some energy, along with Connor McCaffrey. When they come in, they started that 15-0 run by turning North Carolina Central over, but North Carolina Central, they are not going to go away, my friend. They got some guys in there that are high D1 guys transferred down here, and they know how to play. They're going to compete. They're going to take you off the dribble. We're going to see more of that here in the second half. So the Hawkeyes really got to clean up their man-to-man defense, stop those dribble drives. Yeah, they're feasting off those lane drives, either side of the lane, down the ladder to the basket. And they've got a lot of those 6'4", 6'5" jumping jacks, and they're worth their weight here in the first half. Our halftime show is brought to you by Bud Light. Hawk fans, Bud Light proudly welcomes back Hawk fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans. Back with our halftime stat report courtesy of Hy-Vee in a minute. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. You'll find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Silver lining means you are backed by a policy and a company that is going to do everything they can to get you back whole to like you were before.
An independent insurance agent describes the silver lining.
But there's a promise there. That word means we're going to answer our promise in the policy and get you back up and running if you're a business, or, if you're home, we're going to get your home put back together as if nothing had happened.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Halftime stat recap is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Save time and shop online with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. Go to HyVeeAislesOnline.com. Iowa 49 and North Carolina Central 44. The Hawks started out hot, then cooled off to 42% shooting in the first half. North Carolina Central, just the opposite. They were fairly warm at the start with those driving scores, layups for baskets, that really were cold for about a 10-12 minute stretch. The Hawks defense had a lot to do with that. The 1-2-2 was working turnovers, and they got hot the back end of that first half. Ended up shooting 58% for the first 20 minutes. 18 of 31. Iowa 14 of 33. Central has 3 threes to the Hawkeyes 4. One of those to Jordan Bohannon. He now has tied John Diebler for the all-time career mark of made threes in a Big Ten career with 374. The next one breaks it. Hawks have out-rebounded North Carolina Central 20-14. Iowa led by Keegan Murray had a double-double in the first half, 14 and 10. Patrick McCaffrey with 13 points, 7 for Bohannon. Tony Perkins with a nice job off the bench has 9 first half points and a steal. For North Carolina Central, their leading scorer, Marquet Maltzby, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 9 for Randy Miller Jr., and 7 for Eric Boone. 6 ties, 11 lead changes. And the Hawks have the lead 49-44 at the break. Both teams looking to shore up some defensive deficiencies from that first half. Time for our Latham Seeds Charity Stripe recap. The free throw line was important, especially for the Hawks. They've got 12 more made free throws than North Carolina Central. 17 of 18 for the Hawkeyes, 5 of 7 for the Eagles. That's our Latham Seeds Charity Stripe recap. Thanks to Latham Seeds for supporting Hawkeye basketball and the American Cancer Society through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion all season long. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Drunk driving is one of America's most often committed and deadliest crimes. Each year, nearly 10,000 people die on the road due to drunk driving. In order to stop this deadly epidemic, cops are cracking down. Police officers are aggressively looking for drunk drivers and will arrest anyone caught driving drunk. They'll see you before you see them. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
What would you buy with an extra $1,000 to Shields this holiday season? How about an extra $5,000? Shields and Under Armour are giving away the ultimate holiday shopping spree. Now through December 13th, we're giving away a $1,000 Shields gift card every Monday. And on December 20th, one lucky winner will be drawn for a $5,000 Shields gift card. Register now at shields.com/win.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
Halftime, Iowa leads North Carolina Central 49-40. Hawks have been up by as many as 15 and getting Philippe Rebraca back in the game. He sat out most of that first half with 2 fouls. Should help. All right, let's look at the rest of the U.S. Bank scoreboard here. Purdue beat Wright State 96-52. In the Gavitt games, Big Ten versus Big East, Creighton defeated Nebraska 77-69. Michigan leads Seton Hall at the half 31-28. Northwestern a winner over New Orleans 83-67. And Rutgers topped New Jersey Institute of Technology 75-61. That's the U.S. Bank scoreboard. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pen in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, The Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pen in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free, so find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Bobby Hansen is with Hawkeye assistant coach Kirk Ferentz on tonight's first half. Iowa leading by 5. Before we go to the second half, Bobby's visit with Kirk is brought to you by your John Deere dealer.
Coach, 11 lead changes, 6 score ties. You warned us prior to this game that this is a talented basketball team. Your thoughts?
Very talented, and they're playing very hard, and they're getting downhill on us. We're not guarding the ball very well. They're scoring way too much at the rim, and then they're wide open on the perimeter because they're trying to come over and help a little bit on dribble penetration and hitting wide open threes. But we've got to do a better job of guarding our yard and containing the basketball.
And 2 quick fouls on Philippe Rebraca inside really changed the look of the team.
Well, we had to go smaller, so guys are playing a little bit out of position because we didn't have Philip in there. But he'll get a fresh start the second half, and I expect him to play well.
Okay, Coach, thank you.
Thanks.
Bobby and Kirk brought to you by P&K Midwest, your John Deere dealer. Locations in Loudon, Maquoketa, and Mount Vernon. Thanks to P&K Midwest for their support of Iowa Hawkeye basketball, and all of our Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of the Iowa Hawkeyes. We're talking, Bobby, when you were visiting with Kirk, some of the people here at Scoreboard Row, that getting Rebraca back in there should really help.
Yeah, I got to keep him out of foul trouble, though. He's got to play clean. He can't pick up a quick 2 here in the first couple minutes.
North Carolina Central gets the ball to start the second half.
Hawks will be zoned.
Here we go. It's 49-44 Iowa. They play catch around the perimeter. The Hawks are in a zone. Here's a baseline drive by Maltzby. Back out top. Ball slapped away from behind. A foul, though, off the ball. They're going to get Joe Toussaint. Oh, so they got him for the wraparound, the swing of the ball. He knocked the ball loose, and the underneath official, who had the worst angle for the view, called a foul on Toussaint. Shot clock resets at 20. Hawks are coming out in that zone to see if they can slow down North Carolina Central. Here's a deep three, no good. Kicks to the corner. Keegan Murray runs it down as that shot missed by Eric Boone. Here's Keegan Murray into the front court. Toussaint will set the offense. Iowa up 5 with the ball early second half. Keegan Murray, top of the key left side. His jump shot misses. And here come the Eagles running 3-on-2 the other way. A drive, a shot blocked away by Keegan Murray as he swiped away the shot of Maltzby. Now a steal on the outlet pass, so intended for Patrick McCaffrey. And it's run down on the open floor by Eric Boone. They are fast. They get to passes, they get to lazy loose balls in a hurry. Boone with it. That's 7 turnovers on the Hawkeyes. Minute 10 seconds gone in the second half. Here's a score on a reverse layup. Beautiful baseline drive by Randy Miller. He's had a big night. Hawks come back with the ball, but now the lead is 3. Keegan Murray is fouled inside as he went up. Cameron Butler on the slap down. 2 free throws coming for Keegan. Butler got a lot of basketball there, but you know, when you give that kind of effort by Keegan Murray, usually the offensive guy is going to get the benefit of the doubt.
He's going to grab a lot of bench too, Gary. That's 4 fouls on Cameron Butler, their tallest player.
6'10" out of Chicago. He's a transfer from Chicago State. Butler checks to the bench. Free throw good by Keegan Murray. It's 50-46. Hawks go back up 4. Second one is good. Hawks are now 19 of 20 from the free throw line.
That would be outstanding,
I would say. Patrick McCaffrey at the front of the 1-2-2. Now the Hawks shift to the man-to-man, or are they in that zone yet?
Still zone.
So it's a widespread 2-3 zone. They swing it into the far corner. Here's another baseline drive. Wild pass to the wing. Saved the turnover. Nice job there by Eric Boone. Here's a 3 from the top of the circle. No good by Eric Boone. Keegan Murray with a rebound to Bohannon in transition. The 3 is no good. Jordan's been short with everything since he made that first one. And racing back into the front court, Marquet Maltzby to a diving teammate, cutting in from the right side, and an easy layup by Eric Boone. The speed is hurting the Hawkeyes, Bobby.
Yeah, getting down the court, getting the rebound clean on the defensive end. They are off and running. Got to stop the basketball.
51-48. Here's a shot good by Patrick McCaffrey. 15-footer. Good ball movement there. Created an open look for Patrick McCaffrey. 53-48. Iowa back to a 5-point lead. Here's a pass right through the arms of Dontavius King. He wasn't ready for that. By the time he realized the ball was coming his way, courtesy of Chris Malone, it was by him and out of bounds.
Good defense on the backside. Rebraca forcing him off the low block, forcing him off his spot, and disrupted the pass.
7 turnovers on North Carolina Central. Here's Toussaint. Had an open look, passed it up. Goes inside to Rebraca, and he's shoved from behind. And they get a push on Chris Malone.
Chris Monroe, his second.
Monroe, not Malone. 6'8". He matches up pretty good with Rebraca, except Rebraca's 230. Monroe's 212. 3 minutes gone, second half. And it comes to Patrick McCaffrey. Toussaint looks to take his man Boone off the dribble drive. Rebraca sets a screen. Toussaint misses the jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound fought for and out of bounds off of Keegan Murray, but they reverse it.
Good work by Keegan once again, battling on that offensive glass.
Good work by the officials too. Steve McJunkins, who was on the backside of that play, ruled Eagles ball and then was overruled by a teammate. McCaffrey with the inbounds. Here's a corner 3, no good. Soft jumper, just couldn't find the range. Toussaint with the rebound. Can Bohannon set the record here? No, off the left of the iron. Looked good. He got a wide open look. Rebounded by Dontavius King of North Carolina Central. The Eagles down 5 with the basketball. 16:28 to play in the game. Here's a right wing pass for Maltzby. He's had a good game. Jump shot in the lane is good. Turn and a shoot by Chris Monroe. 53-50. They're getting points from all over the floor tonight. Iowa's lead cut back to 3. The MEAC trying to upset the Big Ten. Bohannon. Nice lob into Keegan Murray. He's stripped of the ball on his way up. It's out of bounds. Iowa will keep it. Well, they got a lot of moving hands out there, don't they?
Quick. It looked like a lot of contact in there. Referees let them play on. 17 to shoot for the Hawkeyes. That ball out of bounds underneath.
In it comes Toussaint to Rebraca. Now to Bohannon. He's open again. Here's the 3. No good off the right of the iron. Rebraca saves it from going out of bounds to Patrick McCaffrey, and he's fouled from behind by Malsby. What an effort by Rebraca to keep the possession alive, and it draws a foul.
That's what he's going to bring all season long. Hustle and intensity. Different team when he's off the floor.
Timeout on the floor. 15:57. 15:57 to play in the game, and it's Iowa 53, North Carolina Central 50. Iowa basketball when we return. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyourBread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Is your work environment safe? It can be with help from EMC insurance companies. Use our loss control resources for online driver training, tools to avoid slips, trips, and falls, ways to improve workstation ergonomics, techniques for proper lifting, and so much more. Get safety videos and materials for your employees, all at no additional cost. When you insure your business with EMC, learn more at emcins.com.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
More well-marked Blue Cross Blue Shield coverage of Iowa Hawkeye basketball. Gary Dolphin, Bobby Hansen, our engineer-producers, Corey Sheets, and we're a little more than 4 minutes into the second half, and it's anybody's ball game. The Hawkeyes 53, North Carolina Central 50. Simply put, Bobby, they're making shots the Hawks aren't right now.
Ice cold the Hawkeyes are from long range. 0 for 4 to start the second half. Jordan Bohannon 1 out of 10, 1 out of 9 3-point shooting. The free throw shooting for the Hawkeyes has been outstanding, 19 of 20, but for some reason that shooting percentage has been on a steady downhill fall, like the temperatures are going to be the next couple of days.
The Hawks were shooting just under 60% when building a 15-point lead, 38-23. And North Carolina Central pecked away, got the deficit down to 5 at halftime, and it's now 3. It'll be Iowa basketball when play resumes. We're brought to you by Wimmers, who brings you the best tasting hot dogs made with premium quality lean meats and all natural seasonings. A Midwest favorite since 1934. And the official hot dog of the Hawks. Toussaint, Rebraca, Keegan Murray, Patrick McCaffrey, and Jordan Bohannon on the floor for the Hawkeyes. They get a lot of wheel route rotations going. Keegan Murray misses the shot in close, gets the rebound right back up, and he's fouled. Brad McCaffrey is imploring the officials that
he had a hold of him.
2 or 3 guys were held on that inbounds attempt by Joe Toussaint as they took off, grabbing jerseys, grabbing them around the waist. Keegan Murray at the line, though, will get 2 free throws. Hawks have 15 more made free throws than does North Carolina Central. That's been what's keeping the Hawks in front here. 55-50. Keegan makes them both. And he's got 18 points to lead Iowa. Patrick McCaffrey with 15. Hawks up 5, 55-50. And on the attack now, the Eagles. Iowa just needs a couple stops in succession. Eric Boone, there's one, a throwaway. He threw it to the head coach. Eric Boone threw it right at the knees of head coach Lavelle Moton. Made a good grab. Saved it from going out of bounds.
Sure hands.
Here's Keegan Murray driving inside. Wraparound pass to Rebraca. Jump hook goes down. And Rebraca will get a free throw to boot as he's bodied up by Dontavius King. Tried to move him out of the lane. And the Hawks have a string of 4 points. 2 free throws now by Murray, a basket by Rebraca, and hopefully a 5-0 run that would give Iowa an 8-point lead. 57-50. Philippe lobs the free throw up there, no good. Patrick McCaffrey tipped it, but got hit and moved sideways with the pass, and it goes to North Carolina Central. Eric Boone into the front court. Left wing for Maltzby, back to Boone center floor. Around Toussaint with a drive, scores off glass. Soft touches by these guys, and Maltzby brings Central back to within 5. 57-52. Cross-court feed from McCaffrey to Jordan Bohannon. Jordan still hunting that record-setting 3. He's 1 for 9 from distance. He's got the ball to Rebraca. 12 to shoot for the Hawkeyes. Hands off to McCaffrey. Stop and go move. Patrick gets in the lane, misses the jumper. Rebraca with a rebound. Rebraca with a strong move back to the basket. Turns, throws it to the wing. Here's a 3. No good by Keegan Murray. And a rebound hauled out of there by Eric Boone. Iowa with 2 good looks at it. Nothing falls. And Maltzby back to Boone. For the Eagles, 57-52. Iowa struggling in the offensive end, still leading by 5. 14-19 to play in the game. Here's a long 3 from between the circles. No good. Thrown up there by Chris Monroe. And the rebound comes away into the hands of Joe Toussaint. Joe skids to a stop. Throws center floor for Bohannon. Hawks setting screens and cutting through. Toussaint drives to the free throw line. Step back jumper. No good. And it caroms to the corner where it's run down by Randy Miller. He brings the ball down the floor. 13:50 to play. Still 57-52. Miller drives in and scores. Looked like he took an extra step, but no whistle, and we play on.
The Euro step for a young man. Took a 3-step hop and got to the left side of the rim. Right-hand layup.
Down the left side of the lane. Here's Bohannon. Drives into the near corner. 57-54 Iowa. McCaffrey, pull-up jumper, no good. Strong putback. Keegan Murray, no good. Rebound taken away by Murray again. Now it's on the floor. It's loose. And coming away with the loose ball is North Carolina Central. They're out fighting the Hawks here in this sequence. 57-54. Iowa needs a stop. 13:15 to play in the game. Hawkeyes up 3. And NC Central with the basketball. Here's a 3, no good. Forced shot up by Maltzby. Rebounded by Rebraca, and he's fouled over the back. And if that is on Caldwell?
King, that's his 5th. Dontavius.
Oh, they got a couple guys in serious foul trouble. So Dontavius King checks out. His 5th foul. Substitutions for Iowa. Connor McCaffrey comes in along with Tony Perkins, who had a good first half. And into the game, Asante Price for North Carolina Central. Out of the game is Randy Miller. Iowa's gone 2.5 without scoring. 2.5 minutes. Had the lead at 8. Now it's 3. Aaron Eulis checks in for Iowa also. Murray, a deep 3 is no good. Tony Perkins with a strong weak side rebound. Iowa keeps the possession. Eulis, step back jumper short from the free throw line. Oh, the Hawks are really icy from the field. 57-54. Hawkeye lead is 3, 12.5 to go. Maltzby brings it back. Eric Boone. High bounce dribble. Right wing feed for Asante Price. Now they swing it around weak side for Maltzby. Boone goes to the wing. Peers over the top of that 2-3 Iowa zone. Here's a deep 3 left wing. No good. Put up by Asante Price. We've got a whistle.
Rebraca couldn't come down with it. The Eagles ball out of bounds. 20 seconds.
He was sandwiched in between a couple of defenders trying to get the rebound of that miss by Asante Price and lost it out of bounds. So the Hawkeyes will play more defense here. 12:16 to go. North Carolina Central's cold shooting here the last couple minutes. Both teams were hot at the start. Then Iowa pulled away to a 15-point lead. Central's rallied back to within 3. They work it around the perimeter. Alex Caldwell with it. Now into the far corner to Maltsby. Drives inside. Caldwell now in the corner has an open look and hits the three. Great find by Maltsby, and we have a tie game at 57.
First basket of the night for the senior, Alex Caldwell. He averages 11. He's got his first hoop of three.
Keegan Murray is grabbed as he spins to the basket from the low post. And that brings us to an official's timeout on the floor. 11:49 to go. And a long uphill climb for North Carolina Central. But Iowa's gone ice cold, and that's allowed the Eagles to come back from 15 down to tie and catch Iowa at 57. 11:49 to play in the game. From Carver, this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now, hip. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Get your COVID-19 and flu vaccines at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and there's no appointment necessary. And when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee Fuel Saver reward. That's right, get a 20-cent Fuel Saver reward when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee. Plus, you can save time and even schedule an appointment in advance at Hy-Vee.com/my-pharmacy. Hy-Vee is here to help you stay healthy. Get vaccinated against COVID-19 and the flu at Hy-Vee today.
Whether you're a workplace rookie or making a late season career change, a winning future requires a smart game plan. IowaWorks.gov is the place to start. IowaWorks.gov helps job seekers get the coaching they need to succeed, as well as connections to high demand careers and the training that makes them possible. You'll discover more than 75,000 great job opportunities, as well as no cost training programs and apprenticeships that pay you to learn. Get started today. Visit www.iowaworks.gov.
Hawkeye basketball brought to you by Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield and by Iowa Corn. Throughout the Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk Series, Iowa Corn promotes honest, hard-working values that are uniquely Iowan. On behalf of Iowa's corn farmers, we want to salute all fans and athletes for their hard work and determination to be the best both on and off the field. Just like our top athletes, our state leads the nation in corn and ethanol production. Follow Iowa Corn and learn how corn grows Iowa. Hawks are 2 for 16, Bobby Hansen, the first 8 minutes of the second half, and that's allowed North Carolina Central to come back.
Tells me there's room for improvement, Gary.
0 for 6 from 3.
Yeah, I got to get the lid off that basket, and it's just been hustle. Toughness by North Carolina Central, and the Hawks got another run left in them here.
No doubt.
12 minutes to go, and Fran's going to mix and match a little bit here. We got to get Keegan back going offensively. You got Aaron Eulis, Tony Perkins in the backcourt, along with Connor and Rebrach on the front line.
Iowa shooting 32% for the game, 12% in the second half. Central shooting 56% for the game, 6 of 12 to start the second half. Again, Iowa has made 21 of 23 free throw attempts. North Carolina Central is 5 of 7. That's been the equalizer. And I bring that up because Keegan Murray's at the foul line again. Already the 7th team foul on North Carolina Central, and we've got 12 minutes to go in the game. Hawkeye basketball is sponsored by Mediacom. Get ready, Hawk fans. Mediacom is on its way to deliver the nation's first 10G platform. You know, that's the kind of speed dreams are made of. Keegan hits both free throws, and the Hawks break the tie. Now been 7 ties and 11 lead changes. Hawks have been sitting in that zone, and North Carolina Central's been throwing a lot of threes up. 1 of 6 here in the second half. They run a little bob and weave, 3-man weave out top. Now they go into the far corner. Caldwell, who just hit the 3 a moment ago, steps on the end line or the sideline across the way, trying to make a baseline move and a turnover.
Tony Perkins right there to D him up.
Tony's a candidate for our star of the game. That's 10 turnovers on Central. Now Tony's got the basketball. Hawks look to extend the 2-point lead to 4. Perkins, a pop-up jumper, is short. Rebounded by Caldwell. He's racing to the other end. Here come the Eagles. Now he holds up at the urging of his head coach. Hawks go to a man-to-man. Aaron Eulis has taken on Caldwell, and he leaves it for Asante Price. Price chased by Keegan Murray. Pulled up jumper is no good. Hawks got to get the rebound. They don't. Shot up, no good. A foul called on Iowa. This smaller, quicker North Carolina Central team getting to that offensive glass now, Bobby. That's their 6th offensive board of the night.
Got to do your work a little bit earlier, Gary. You got to put a body on them outside the paint there, and don't let them push you underneath the basket. Chris Monroe will shoot 2.
Connor McCaffrey gets caught for the shove in the back. First free throw, no good by Chris Monroe. 55% free throwers, so you got the right guy at the lane. Iowa by 2. Second one is good. They are 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Hawks have made 17 more free throws. Here's Rebraca. Nice skip pass inside from Connor McCaffrey, and once Philippe gets a foot on you or a length on you, and you're the defender, you can only let him go. They don't have anybody near as big as him.
Yeah, it's a good play right there by Connor to feed the big man down low. Philippe Rebraca, get him involved. They can't stop the big man down low. Just like they couldn't stop Luka Garza last year.
61-58 Iowa, and a foul called on Ulis. Full court pressure as he gets called for the block on Alex Caldwell, the 6-foot guard from Columbia, South Carolina. Iowa's 3rd team foul. The Hawks are in good shape there. 10:25 to go in the game. Iowa needs stops. There's a drive baseline right by Boone. He throws it out to Maltzby. Shot up, no good. Over the back, no call. Iowa gets the rebound. Ulis throws a wild pass right behind the head of Rebraca. Philippe wasn't even looking. And a costly turnover on the Hawkeyes. Costlier if they let him score here. Unforced error.
Yeah, I got to slow her down a little bit. Read the numbers. Did not really have an advantage there. Aaron just trying to make a play.
Just 6 turnovers on the Hawkeye. 10 minutes to go. Here's a pass poked away by Keegan Murray. He is present everywhere on this basketball floor. Defensively, offensively, rebounding, getting deflections, turnovers. And that poke away right there leaves 15 on the shot clock for Caldwell and the Eagles, who trail it by 3, 61-58. Has not been easy for the Hawks tonight. One good run of 15-0. They had the thing under control, but this quick North Carolina Central team has got no quit in it. Yeah, here should have been a tie-up, it looks like, but they get the pass away. Shot in the lane, no good. Murray clears. Ahead to Tony Perkins. One man to beat. Tony, shot up good. Curls it in. Boy, he landed hard on that straight leg, left leg. Had no push-up, but got the shot to go, and the Hawks are back up 5.
Yeah, that's good youth right there. You're pretty flexible, but nice play by the Hawkeyes in the open court. Tony Perkins gets a basket. He's in double figures with 11.
That's strength and conditioning there. My leg would have snapped in half, but he just jammed it on the floor and flipped it up there, and it curled in. Timeout asked for by North Carolina Central. It's 63-58 Iowa. 9.5 to go in the game. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Authentic Brand. Bobby and I are all decked out in our Authentic Brand apparel tonight, proudly providing our Hawkeye gear for this season's basketball. It's a great Iowa company in Perry with Clark Fessler at the helm. A huge selection of quality licensed Hawkeye gear. Authentic Brand available at many local retailers, or order online at authentic-brand.com. Authentic Brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Hawks have gotten a couple stops back-to-back and lead by 5. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
I have been in people's houses on Thanksgiving morning before the fire trucks have left because Grandma forgot to turn the cranberries off. Nobody's fault. It just happens.
A West Bend claims representative on handling a claim.
And then we'll be in their kitchen, putting things back, boarding windows up, winterizing the house, making sure everything is good as quickly as possible. We've been there Christmas Eve, been there New Year's Eve. That's kind of the way we do business.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Wyckoff Heating in Des Moines, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Wyckoff Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy in the Des Moines area, it's Lennox and Wyckoff Heating. Lennox, Wyckoff Heating, and the Hawkeyes. There's a winning combination.
Trying to hold off the upset bid of North Carolina Central. Iowa leading 63-58, 9.5 to go. We're brought to you by Walmart, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. Hey, join Bobby Hansen and me and Coach Fran McCaffrey for his weekly radio show this season to be held at the Hyatt Regency Hotel and Conference Center in the Iowa River Landing in Coralville. Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey takes place weekly from 7 until 8:30. Visit HawkeyeSports.com to view the full schedule. All fans are welcome to attend. Hawk Talk with the head coach, Fran McCaffrey, live from Hyatt Regency Hotel in Coralville. Our first show is December 1st. Work to be done here yet, but the Hawks have played well the last couple minutes with a couple stops. North Carolina Central basketball. We get back to action. Pass now on the left side to Randy Miller. They go in low and throw it away. Or a 3-second violation. Perhaps.
Tony Perkins forced him down to the baseline, moved his feet, stopped him on the baseline, and the pass was thrown, hit the end line, out of bounds.
Okay, Randy Miller Jr. got caught in a double team. 11 turnovers on the night for North Carolina Central. Hawks have 4 more points off turnovers, hopefully 6 or 7 when this possession's over with. Connor McCaffrey is fouled on a reach-in by Asante Price, and Connor will shoot free throws.
1-and-1 coming. That's team foul number 8.
And the Hawks have been in the bonus for a while. Connor McCaffrey, career-wise, outstanding from the free throw line. Iowa's been a good free throw shooting team. The Fran McCaffrey era. 74% is Connor in this young season. And a big 1-and-1 right here with Iowa up 5. It is up and good. Hits the front of the rim, rolls to the glass and down through. 64-58. Iowa has led by as many as 15. The Eagles caught the Hawks at 57. Now Iowa has scored 8 of the last 9. Back up 7, 65-58. Bobby, frankly, they've been doing it at the defensive end.
Defensive end and making hands free.
Like this, a steal by Tony Perkins and the dunk by Keegan Murray. That may light the fuse.
That might, but once again, Tony Perkins right in the middle of that defensive play right there, making something happen.
Iowa up 9 points off turnovers. Tony Perkins has been money every step of the way tonight. Here's Caldwell, spins away from Aaron Eulis. They throw it left wing. Now a drive down the right side of the key, into the paint, and steps on the baseline. It's another turnover on Randy Miller. He's been going too fast for his own good here in the last 2 turnovers. That's 3 turnovers in a row now by North Carolina Central, and 13 for the game. 67-58. Iowa stretches the lead to 9 with good defense. Murray for 3. Nope. Weak side rebound. Rebraca muscles it up. No good, but a foul called. Philippe Rebraca, well, they missed his bulk in that first half, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did. It's obvious. And what happens is you got to go small, so you got to mix and match a little bit. Josh Agunale got in there a little bit, picked up a couple of fouls. Speed of the game, a little too quick for him right now. But Rebraca, a different player here in the second half, is playing without fouling.
Cameron Butler comes out of the game for North Carolina Central, and Nicholas Fennell is in. 2 free throws coming for Philippe Rebraca. Hey, do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. Fortunately, Geico makes it easy to handle your home and car insurance. It's a good thing, too, because having a home is hard work. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. Geico.com. It's easy. Rebraca makes one, misses one. And the Hawks have the double-digit lead back at 68-58 with 8 minutes and change to play. There's a step-back 3. No good by Caldwell. Tip dunk is good. Wow. Nicholas Fennell, 6'4", elevating for the tip dunk. I mean, he was 3 feet above everybody else. 68-60. Tony Perkins has a shot rejected at the other end as the Hawks tried to beat him down the floor in transition. Iowa will keep it, and Keegan Murray on the slam dunk. Nice lob in by Aaron Eulis. I think it was Aaron Eulis, wasn't it?
It was,
saw him right at the goal, and they just forgot about Keegan Murray.
24 now for Keegan.
70-60. Here's a three that's good from the top of the circle. Chris Monroe. Boy, they're letting them fly, and if they go in, great. If not, here's a foul now. A little bit of a delayed whistle, but a foul called on North Carolina Central's Randy Miller. And Aaron Eulis will shoot free throws when we come back. So the three cuts the lead, the Iowa lead, back to 7. 70-63 by Chris Monroe. As we go to a break, Eulis will shoot free throws when play resumes. 7:40 to go in the game. Iowa 70 and North Carolina Central 63. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Blue is freedom. Blue is endless possibilities. Blue is trustworthy.
Attaboy.
Blue is caring.
We got this.
And now, Blue is Medicare Advantage from Wellmark Advantage Health Plan. All-in-one coverage, extra benefits, and the confidence of being covered by Wellmark. Because Blue is always here for you. Learn more at wellmarkadvantage.com.
Iowa's made 26 of 29 free throws and lead North Carolina Central 70-63. More free throws coming when play resumes. We welcome you back to our coverage of Hawkeye basketball, courtesy of Wellmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and by Iowa Corn. We know that Iowa grows a lot of corn, but in reality, corn grows Iowa. Corn grows livestock, the economy, and our athletes. Put on your best face for the Iowa Corn Cam. Follow Iowa Corn on Facebook to be corn-fed. On a night when the Hawks are really struggling from the field, 35%. That 26 for 29 from the charity stripe looks awfully good, Bobby.
That's 90%, and the Hawks are doing a nice job of getting into the bonus situation early, and they're in a super bonus now with 7.5 minutes to go, and Aaron Eulis hits the first of 2.
Hawks go back up 8, 71-63. Memphis got to the foul line 47 times against the Eagles a few nights back. The Hawks are now over 30. Eulis makes them both. Aaron Eulis and Tony Perkins, good games off the bench tonight. Eulis has a half a dozen. They've been alternating at the point. Now Iowa's in a full-out man-to-man. And North Carolina Central spreads the floor. They turn the corner, drive down the middle of the lane, shot up, blocked away from behind. The Hawks get another defensive stop as they swat away the shot, the driving layup attempt of Randy Miller. That time the Iowa size came up big. Here's Tony Perkins on the catch from Eulis. Back to Aaron, high post right. Iowa leading 72-63. Rebraca is bumped into and a foul called on Randy Miller Jr. They are really bodying up on the Hawks. A physical style of basketball, Bobby, and they've been getting away with most of it. But the officials start to call it a little tighter here in the last few minutes.
Inside the cylinder was the defensive player, Randy Miller, and 2 free throws coming for Philippe.
Rebraca misses the first. Double bonus now. He's 1 for 3 from the foul line, and we'll get one more. Iowa can go back up 10. The Hawks have led by as many as 15. Second free throw good by Rebraca. He's got 6 rebounds. That's what he does. Got a block shot. And here is a near turnover and a foul call. I think they're going to get Tony Perkins for the slap down. As he reached in on Nicholas Fennell. Be side out for the Eagles. That is just the 4th team foul on the Hawkeyes. They've been very good not to foul. And most recently have turned over their opponents with a few block shots thrown in for good measure. Here's Fennell, 6:38 to play. Baseline drive, shot up, no good. Might have been partially blocked. Iowa running. Keegan Murray to the basket, dunks it down. Season high 26 points to go with 17 rebounds.
Phenomenal, yeah. Nice catch in traffic, under control. Let the defender just slide by, and Keegan with another nice dunk in the open court.
Started with a stop at the defensive end. 6:16 to go. Keegan with a near steal. Here's a drive to the basket. Fennell scores off glass. An impossible shot, it looked like. He had that wing stretched out big time. Left of the lane, flipped it up there with the left hand and went in. He drew contact. And now we'll get a free throw. 75-65 Iowa.
Yeah, the foul's going to be on Philippe Rebraca, his 3rd foul.
6:12 to go in the game. And Fennell steps to the line. He got in early foul trouble. He's yet to shoot a free throw this season. Lanky 6'5" youngster from Maryland misses it. Keegan Murray with yet another rebound. 18 boards for Keegan. What a performance by him. You could have him as our star of the game every night, but I'm still leaning towards Tony Perkins. What do you think?
Yeah.
Hawks spread the floor. Tony was a spark off the bench. He's got the ball in the lane. Nice bounce pass for Rebraca. Shot up no good, but a foul call. How Perkins saw Rebraca cutting to the basket is beyond me. Eyes in the side of his head.
What you're going to need out of Tony Perkins are quality minutes off the bench this season, and Tony's certainly bringing it here tonight.
2 more free throws coming for Rebraca. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by our friends at Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Blue is caring, blue is convenient, and now blue is Medicare Advantage from Wellmark Advantage Health Plan, offering all-in-one Medicare coverage, extensive network, and the confidence of being covered by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Learn more at wellmarkadvantage.com. Philippe makes the first one, and the second one rainbows through. Now 4 of 7 from the line. 77-65. Hawks back up 12 with 5:45 to play in the game. North Carolina Central spreading the floor. They can ill afford to wait too long to go to the basket. 12 to shoot. 5.5 to play in the game. Poke away by Aaron Eulis. Nice job by Aaron. He's claiming he bounced it off of Marquis Maltzby, but it'll stay with Central. 10 to shoot. 5:33 to play in the game. Monroe comes out. Alex Caldwell back in. 5 to shoot. He drives in on one Aaron Eulis. Shot blocked away. They get it back. Shot up and good. One of the quick hands of Nicholas Fennell with 2 on the shot clock. Recovered the block of his teammate, and he flipped it up there and in. 77-67. A foul called on Alex Caldwell. He's got 4. What are they fouled out? 2 guys or 3 guys?
2 so far.
Soon to be 3. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you tonight by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Free throw by Eulis, in and out. A rare miss by the Hawks, who have made 31 of 35 free throws. Coach McCaffrey will be appreciative of that number on the post-game interview. Second free throw is good after Aaron misses the first. Eulis has played well. 6 points. Made 5 of 6 from the foul line. Couple rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 turnovers. Good night. A steal for good measure. 78-67 Iowa. 5 minutes to go in the game. Maltzby with a catch on the wing. Stop and go move. Gets around Ulis into the lane. Shot up, no good. Wild effort. Rebounded by Ulis. Aaron Ulis, good defense. Ahead for Perkins. Perkins peels into the paint. Now to the wing and Connor McCaffrey. Back out top for Perkins. He drives in, scores with the left hand. You might be seeing the maturing and blossoming of this young man right in front of us, Bobby.
13 points, got to be a career high for Tony Perkins, as he has brought it all night long. Ever since he came in, he's brought energy.
4.5 to go. Iowa stretches the lead back to 13. They've led by as many as 15. Shot fake, baseline drive, and a foul on Keegan Murray, who swallowed that shot fake of Chris Monroe. Just the second foul on Keegan Murray. Now, the Hawkeyes will be better after tonight's game. They needed a test like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Up and down and matching your style and forcing you to work.
Eric Boone throws it into the backcourt. Here's Nicholas Fennell driving into the paint, stolen away. Tony Perkins comes up with a loose ball. Good decision. Drove it in deep and then says, wait a minute, we're ahead. 4 minutes to go. And run some shot clock, and the crowd appreciating the mental moment there by Tony Perkins. Here's a hold. They draw another foul. Keegan Murray will shoot free throws when we come back. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Iowa Workforce Development. Are you ready to trade up to a new and better job? Well, it's easier than you think, friends. IowaWorks.gov can show you how to run the best possible route to a new career. Winning starts with a plan. Visit IowaWorks.gov and get in the game. Hawks 80 at North Carolina Central 67. 3:58 to go here at Carver and Mediacom Court. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
In Iowa, we grow corn, a lot of corn. We love seeing our farmers in the fields, and although they're perfect strangers, we know them. We know them by their equipment covered in dust. We know them by their work ethic, where days off don't exist. We know them by the way they wave, passing strangers alike on a 2-lane road. We know them in the midst of our kitchen as we prepare another family meal. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. The Iowa corn farmers are proud to be on the sidelines for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Hi, this is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895, and Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Logier Heating in the Des Moines area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Logier Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and Logier Heating. Lennox, Logier Heating, and the Hawkeyes. Now that's a winning combination.
Welcome back to Wellmark's Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's coverage of Hawkeye basketball. 80-67 Iowa with 3:58 to go, trying to hold on here and avoid the upset bid of North Carolina Central. Carver Hawkeye Arena. Got Hawkeye football coming up Saturday, 1 o'clock, Iowa, Illinois, here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. And unfortunately, our buddy Brett Bielema won't be here, the former star Iowa player, former Hawkeye assistant coach, head coach at Wisconsin, tested positive for COVID late last night. I talked to Coach today, wished him well, and he said he's feeling fine, but had those symptoms. And, you know, he's had both shots. He's had the booster. And sometimes that virus will rev up no matter how much you've been vaccinated.
Yeah, that just tells me we're not out of the woods yet, my friend.
For sure.
Stay safe.
So, Brett, get well. Coach Bielema will not be on the sideline this weekend for the Fighting Illini as the Hawks go for their 9th win of the season. Pre-game coverage at 11 o'clock here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. 1 o'clock kickoff from Kinnick. Senior Day, final home game of the season. North Carolina Central misses a jump shot from the wing, rebounded by the Hawkeyes' Keegan Murray.
19 rebounds.
What a performance. 26 points, 19 rebounds. And the Hawks spread the floor. They've got enough points. They want to run some clock. 3:26 to go. Iowa 81 and North Carolina Central 67. Hawks have led by as many as 15. And what do we got here? Connor McCaffrey called for moving, throwing a hip into an opponent while he was trying to free up a teammate down low. 81-67. The Hawks give the ball back to the Eagles. But that's okay. Iowa's defense, Bobby, has really turned the tide here in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Got some steals, but really dominated the defensive glass. Allowed no more offensive rebounds from North Carolina Central.
Another missed shot misdirected by Keegan Murray inside as Eric Boone drove right at him and flipped it up and over the top of the rim. So the Hawks get another stop, 81-67. I mean, North Carolina Central was shooting over 60% midway through the second half. They're now down to 50. Aaron Eulis will lob up a three. It's good. And after all that, the Hawkeyes now have their biggest lead of the night, 84-67. 15-point spread in the first half. North Carolina Central rallied back to tie it at 57. It's been all Iowa since then.
Yeah, it's been the two guards off the bench, Perkins and Eulis, that have really helped the Hawkeyes tonight's victory.
Stop and go dribble move into the paint. Wild shot, though, put up in heavy defensive traffic by Randy Miller.
20th rebound there for Keegan Murray.
A 20-20 night. 26 and 20. And he's not done yet with 1:57 to play. Fran won't go much deeper into the bench than what's out there now. As this Central Eagles team gave Iowa all it could handle here tonight. But the Hawks, with too much depth, too much talent. Here's a shot missed by Aaron Eulis as Iowa spread the floor, and he drove it inside to the basket, and a foul called on North Carolina Central. Tony Perkins was trying to follow up with the acrobatic dunk. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification as we wind down what will be Iowa's third win of the young season. This game with North Carolina Central. 10-second ID break. You're listening to Hawkeye Basketball. Coach Moton of North Carolina Central gets a couple of youngsters in the game and sends a couple starters to the bench. Justin Wright is in from Greenville, North Carolina. Marquet Maltzby comes back, and also into the game Jadarius Harris out of the state of Tennessee. Minute and a half to go. Eulis hit both free throws, and Iowa's up 19. Shot fake, a drive down the right side of the key, a running hook layup attempt, no good by Chris Monroe. And it's been one and done for some time now. The Hawks dominating the glass.
Yeah, they really are. That's been the story of the second half to extend this lead now to 20 has been Keegan Murray eating glass. He's got 21 rebounds and 27 points.
44-30, Iowa's out rebounded North Carolina Central. Connor McCaffrey gets a screen
off the shoe.
Rebraka and then came out of a shoe. Here's a drive baseline right. Jump shot no good by Perkins. Rebounded by Maltby. Connor's out there running around with a shoe half on. Here's a shot up and a foul called. Both Rebraka and the man he fouled hit the deck hard. You could hear it from here. He's going to be okay. Sophomore just into the game, Justin Wright. He'll shoot free throws. 49 seconds to go. Iowa 86 and North Carolina Central 67. Remember, this was 57 all, Bobby. So what is that? 29-10. At what point were we at 57?
11:49. You were just out at the 12-minute mark.
So the last 10 minutes, the Hawks have outscored Central 29-11. And Fran McCaffrey will get Keegan Murray out of the game safely. What a performance by, Bob Brooks would say, the Cedar Rapidian from Prairie High School. Connor McCaffrey, a good solid floor game again for him tonight. Free throws are good by Justin Wright, a 6'1 guard from Greenville, North Carolina. And the Iowa lead is 17. Fran McCaffrey says, don't worry about shooting. Back it out, run the clock. 37 on the game clock, 16 on the shot clock. Hawks will be 3-0, and Central will be 0-3. Here's Rebraca with 10 ticks on the shot clock. He drives in from the baseline up in the air, and I don't know where he was going with that, but he threw it away. Turnover, Iowa, and Central complements that turnover with one of their own. A wild throw, nobody home, and back come the Hawkeyes with the ball. 21 seconds to go. Just 8 turnovers on Iowa tonight, 15 on Central. This would be a game with this hurry-up pace of North Carolina Central where you could turn it over a lot. The Hawks didn't.
Now, they've done a nice job all season long of taking care of the ball, and Joe Toussaint didn't get a lot of minutes, but he took good care of the ball. But the story were the 2 guards that came in, Aaron Eulis and Tony Perkins, along with Keegan Murray's effort tonight. Phenomenal job, All-American effort by Murray.
And then happy to say that defense was the deciding factor in that second half. Iowa's played solid defense on balance the first 3 nights.
Yeah, the final 12 minutes to be exact there. The game was tied at 57 apiece after the 3 by Caldwell. It was the Hawkeye defense that clamped down.
Final score, the Hawks 86, North Carolina Central 69. Stay with us. We'll recap it on the U.S. Cellular postgame show in just a minute. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
This has been the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half on the Hawkeye Sports Network. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Ford. Brought to you by Ford. Inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. By the Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. And by Iowa John Deere Dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Silver lining means you are backed by a policy and a company that is going to do everything they can to get you back whole to like you were before.
An independent insurance agent describes the silver lining.
But there's a promise there. You know, that word means we're going to answer our promise in the policy and get you back up and running if you're a business, or, you know, if you're home, we're going to get your home put back together as if nothing had happened.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Get ready to rock into 2022 at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Earn entries in December for your chance to win one of 2 brand new Honda CR-Vs. Grand prize drawings will be held on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. On New Year's Eve night, America's premier classic rock tribute band, Arch Allies, will perform in the newly remodeled Events Center. Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Alliant Energy, powering beyond. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Shields, right there with you. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Iowa Lottery, win a warehouse dash or up to $100,000 in cash with the Iowa Lottery. And by West Bend, the silver lining. Welcome to Postgame.
Carried often with Bobby Hansen. college basketball, it's pretty black and white on a night where the Hawks shoot 37% at home and win by 17. There's many categories, many slots to look at number-wise in a 40-minute game. And if you can't shoot the ball, if you're not shooting the ball well, the Hawkeyes shot well early and then cooled off, you better win the other areas. And man, did the Hawks dominate the other categories. 27 more made free throws, 13 more rebounds, and 7 less turnovers, just for starters, Bobby.
And one of the best players in the country on your side in Keegan Murray. And you got great contribution from a couple of sophomores off the bench. The guards came in and changed the complexion of this game. Aaron Eulis and Tony Perkins were phenomenal in there with their relentless defense and getting after it. The press was good, but boy, Keegan Murray, 27 points, 21 rebounds. That'll open your eyes right there.
I guess, and to your point about, both teams played a lot of guys, several of which got in early foul trouble. Rabraka for the Hawkeyes, but you can play a lot of guys, but who has the more quality depth? And certainly Iowa had the advantage there over their visitors from North Carolina Central. In particular, Aaron Eulis and Tony Perkins. Perkins is our star of the game off his performance of 13 points, couple rebounds, 3 steals, no turnovers.
Yeah, just 20 minutes of action, and he was on the floor. He was getting after it. He was making life tough for those quick guards from North Carolina Central who were getting to the basket in the first half with Rabraka not in there. Second half, not so much.
Aaron Eulis had 12 points, 4 assists, and made 7 of 8 from the foul line. So the young man has recovered nicely from that shooting wrist surgery he had in the offseason.
He's only going to continue to get better, too, Gary. He's one of the guys like Perkins, like Peyton Sanford you're going to watch. Philippe Rabraka is going to get more comfortable. Keegan Murray just continues to shine. But that's going to be the beauty of this team moving forward is to watch their continued improvement.
And we'll come back and talk more about Iowa's win here tonight, 86-69 over North Carolina Central. The Hawks are now 3-0. Central is 0-3 on the young season, with Alabama State coming in here on Thursday night for a 6 o'clock tip-off. Make plans to come on out to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Bring the family. It's an early night, even though it's a school night. Back with more here on our U.S. Cellular postgame show in just a minute as the Hawks win it by 17. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. So find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
This is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Ankeny and the Des Moines metro area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to 72 degrees, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and 72 degrees. Lennox, 72 degrees, and the Hawkeyes. That's a winning combination.
Hawkeye postgame coverage is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of Iowa Hawkeye basketball and the Iowa Hawkeyes in general. U.S. Cellular. Time for our points in the paint. Iowa defeats North Carolina Central 86-69, despite being outscored 44-34 in paint scores. And a lot of that came in the first half when North Carolina Central had creating lanes and driving to the basket and scoring off glass. The Hawkeyes cleaned that up in the second half. Part of it was going to a zone defense where they were clogging the lanes because they were having a difficult time, the Hawks were, in keeping up with these much smaller but quicker Central Eagles, and they were having success in that first half. The Hawks, despite a 15-point lead, saw North Carolina Central streak back to within 5 at the break. Got the game tied at 57, but over 40 minutes of basketball, the Hawks, with their depth and their size and their power, were able to pull away and get to the foul line a lot, where they were 35 of 41. Paint scores, though, for tonight: North Carolina Central 44, Iowa 34. Our points in the paint brought to you by Spahn & Rose. Contractors, you're busier than ever, but you can count on Spahn & Rose to be an extra set of hands, saving you time with free delivery of high-quality building materials like Andersen windows. For new home builds or replacement windows, Andersen windows look great and are even easier to install with the new Easy Connect joining system. Andersen Bright Rooms, better protection. With Spahn & Rose on your crew and the best windows in the business, you can focus on other things this fall. Spahn & Rose, buy easier and build better. Let's meet our star of the game on tonight's game, Tony Perkins. Great line for Tony, 13 points, that's a career high. Hit 4 of 7 shots, hit both three-pointers, and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He hit both of his three-point looks, had a couple rebounds, an assist, and 3 steals for good measure with no turnovers. And we've been talking in this early season, Tony. You were telling me on more than one occasion that you are a much more complete basketball player because of your off-season work. You've dropped, 15 pounds and turned that into muscle. And, man, did it show tonight. Your stamina was pretty easy to see.
Yeah, changing and going from 15 pounds and losing that really built, and I can move way faster, get from one spot to another, and just bring all the energy I can.
The more physical of the game, the more you like it. At least it appears that way to me.
Yeah, I love it a lot.
And we talked in the preseason, in fact, it was at Media Day, where you talked about because you were in such better shape physically that you could play multiple positions, both guard spots. You could move inside and bang around with the bigger guys, and that was apparent too tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, in the off-season, lifting and turning that fat all into muscle and losing weight really let me and allowed me to guard bigs and guards at the same time whenever needed.
How about your buddy that you came in with a year ago as a recruit, Aaron Eulis? He had a terrific floor game with 12 points, and you and he were on the same page.
Yeah, we talk every day before a game in our apartment, and we just talk and encourage each other on and off the court, and we just stay together and stay connected regardless if we're on the floor together or not.
Hawks had that 15-point lead in the first half, and then Central, give them credit. They came back and punch, counter-punch, got the thing to within 5 at halftime. What was going on with Iowa defensively then?
We was communicating. We just let them get to the basket, and once we came in after halftime, we just all sat down and told each other that we need to guard our yard, get rebounds, and quit letting them get second chance points and paint points, and that's what we did.
And you went to that zone early in the second half. That helped some, didn't it? I mean, it slowed them down. It got you momentum back. Rebraka, who was on the bench with foul issues in the first half, was in there throwing his body around. You guys asserted yourselves nicely.
Yeah, thank you. Going from 2-3 zone and then going back to man, we just wanted to mess with them a little bit and get them out their comfort zone. Then we went back to man, and then we just shut everything down after that.
Well, as we were talking before you joined us, they're more than one way to win a basketball game. On a night where the Hawks shot 37%, you did have 27 more free throws, 13 more rebounds, and 7 less turnovers. That'll usually get it done.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, this is a good test for you, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it allowed me to get myself together and get better and continue to push this performance into the next game.
Talk about playing with and playing next to and just admiring the play of Keegan Murray night in, night out. It's one thing that he had 27 and 21 rebounds, but he's so consistent.
Yeah, he is. Even in practice, we've seen that last year. He's always been consistent, and just playing with him, you get a lot of wows and be like, oh, my God, he's out there killing it. But that's what he does, and I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
We want to see that about 30 more times, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Tony, thanks for your time, bud. Congratulations on a great game. You are our star of the game. Appreciate your time, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Tony Perkins out of Indianapolis, our star of the game for his 13-point, 3-steal, 2-rebound performance. And he was much more than that. He was all over the floor tonight. He really was a catalyst on defense. He directed traffic with the basketball, found open teammates, and Tony Perkins, for his effort, is our U.S. Cellular postgame star of the game. Iowa wins at 86-69 over North Carolina Central, outscoring the Eagles 29-12 over the last 10 minutes of the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
Final score tonight, 86-69. The Hawkeyes over North Carolina Central to get to 3-0 in the young season. Up next is Alabama State, right back here at Carver, Thursday night at 6 o'clock for the tip, 5 o'clock for the pregame coverage here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Our postgame coverage is courtesy of U.S. Cellular. Time to look at our hot Hawkeye for the night. He's Keegan Murray. Keegan hit 9 of 19 from the field. Got to the free throw line 10 times, making 9. That was his big assist tonight was from the charity stripe. 27 points, 21 rebounds for Keegan, 12 defensive, 9 offensive boards. What a spectacular sheet he put together. A couple of assists, 4 block shots to lead Iowa there as Keegan Murray scores 27 points, grabs 21 rebounds in 37 minutes, played all but 3 minutes. That's our hot Hawkeye courtesy of Lennox Dealers of Iowa, like Denny's Service in Cherokee, Freed Heating in Davenport and the Quad Cities. In Iowa City, it's Kelly Heating Service, and in Mason City, Mechanical Air Systems Company. Thanks to Kevin Roloff and our Lennox dealers around Iowa for their long-standing partnership with the Hawkeyes and their sponsorship of the Hot Hawkeye each and every game night. For this evening's performance, Keegan Murray is our Lennox Hot Hawk. Now let's check the rest of the Hy-Vee stat sheet. Brought to you by Hy-Vee. Save time and shop online with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. Go to HyVeeAislesOnline.com. The Hawkeyes shoot 23 of 61, 37%, 5 of 23 from distance. But the difference maker was at the foul line, 35 of 41. And with that, we come to our Latham Seeds charity stripe recap. From the free throw line tonight, Latham Seeds charity stripe Charity Stripe recap shows Iowa 35 for 41 to North Carolina Central's 8 for 12. 27 more free throws for the Hawks. That makes a difference. That's your Charity Stripe recap, courtesy of Latham High-Tech Seeds. Coach McCaffrey builds successful teams with a diverse combination of talent, and at Latham High-Tech Seeds, you'll find the most diverse portfolio in the industry. Diversify for success at lathamseeds.com. Thank you, Latham Seeds, for supporting Hawkeye basketball and the American Cancer Society through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion all season long. Iowa led in scoring by Keegan Murray's 27 points. He was followed by Tony Perkins' 13, 12 for Aaron Eulis, 8 for Philippe Rebraca, who missed most of the game because of foul problems. He played 17 minutes and had 8.6 rebounds, so a good effort by Philip once he was on the floor. 7 points for Jordan Bohannon. Tough night shooting for Jordan. Hit that first three to tie John Diebler's all-time career mark. Diebler from Ohio State from 2008 to 2011 nailed 374 career threes. So Jordan caught him tonight. Next one will make him the Big Ten's all-time career leader. He did hit all 4 free throws. 7 points, 1 assist, no turnovers for Jordan Bohannon. 2 free throws for Connor McCaffrey, a basket for Joe Toussaint. Joe had 2 points, 2 assists, no turnovers, so he continues to play solid at point guard. Again, 27 points, 21 rebounds by Keegan Murray. He's the story of the stat sheet tonight as the Hawkeyes out-rebounded North Carolina Central 44-31 with 27 more free throws. Central shot 47.5%. And they were led in scoring by Randy Miller's 15, 12 for Marquet Maltzby. The only other double-figure scorer was Chris Monroe with 10, 9 for Eric Boone, 8 for Nicholas Fennell, 4 points each for Dontavius King and Cameron Butler. Again, 47% shooting for North Carolina Central. They hit 8 of 12 from the foul line. Iowa had just 8 turnovers on the night, flipped North Carolina Central over 15 times. The Hawkeyes had 15 assists on 23 made baskets. That's a good percentage. They just didn't hit as many shots as they normally will. Hawks had 4 block shots and 5 steals, 3 block shots and 5 steals for North Carolina Central. There were 7 ties and 11 lead changes, and the Hawkeyes pull away in the end, the final 10 minutes to defeat North Carolina Central 86-69. That's our Hy-Vee stat recap. Save time and shop online with Hy-Vee Isles Online. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pen in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, The Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pen in Ankeny. What are you craving?
What's better than bread? more bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one butter. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Hawks a winner tonight, 86-69 over North Carolina Central. Wasn't easy, but a win it is, and that's all that matters in the end. As we hear now from Iowa basketball coach Fran McCaffrey, let's head back into the locker room where Bobby Hansen is alongside the coach. They're brought to you by John Deere, and in particular Van Wall Equipment in Colfax, Denison, Greene, and Grinnell.
Coach, that was not an easy basketball game, but you knew it. This team had some talent. They came in battle, but what'd you learn from your team tonight?
You know, Bobby, this game typifies the world we live in. Okay, that team, we played them last year. They have won multiple championships in the MEAC, and Coach has done a fabulous job. They have winning DNA. That said, they have 9 transfers. Okay, and they're all seniors. Their whole team is seniors and juniors. Veteran club, transfers. They committed 30 fouls. So incredibly physical game. They get you sideways because, you know, they called 30 fouls. They committed more than that. So we had to be tough. We had to overcome Chris not being ready to play and Phillip getting 2 quick fouls. We went small. And Patrick's leg was bothering him a little bit, so I didn't go back to him. He played really well in the first half and a little bit in the second half. But, you know, we have other guys that can step up. I'm really proud of how Phillip played in the second half, how Tony and Aaron played in particular in the second half. But both halves, both of those guys were really good. Big hoop by AU at the end of the first half. Tony came off the bench and was fabulous. He had 6 points, boom, boom, boom. But I thought our defense coming down the stretch was tough when it had to be.
You held them without a field goal for the last 5 minutes, and you finished the game on a 29-12 run.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Keegan was right in the middle of that, but, I mean, it was a collective effort. We started doing a better job on ball screens. We mixed the zone and the man. The zone was good at the beginning of the second half. Then it wasn't. We got back to the man, and that really was the impetus, I think, to create some offense with our defense. And we were smart enough to drive the ball. We didn't shoot it great from 3, obviously. You know, we were, 5 for 23. So, you know, a lot of times you shoot 5 for 23 from 3, you don't win. But we shot 35. We made 35 free throws. We made 35 free throws. They shot 12. That's a number. When you look at that line, okay, you're probably going to win the game.
Yeah, that's got to please you, Fran, because that's an individual thing that you work on as a team. But your percentage there, 35 of 41, that is outstanding.
Outstanding, you know, but again, not only are we making them, as you pointed out, and a lot of different guys are making them, it's more than that. It's getting into the bonus early, getting into the double bonus early, and getting them in foul trouble. You know, they lost a couple of their big guys. They lost a couple of guys. They were in foul trouble the whole game, and then they fouled. You know, so that's what you want, and you don't want to settle against a team that fouls like that, because when you rip and drive, they're going to foul you. All right, take it on the side. They'll foul you again. And soon, you know, with 13 minutes, I think we're in the bonus. Now it's 1-on-1. Then, you know, in the last 7 minutes of the game, when, you know, it's 3 or 4 possession game, they foul you, it's 2. That's how you extend the lead.
I'm telling you, what an all-American performance by Keegan Murray tonight. He was dominating on both ends of the court.
Yeah, and he does it easy. I mean, he blocked 4 shots. He had 21 rebounds. He killed the offensive glass. I thought he played with great pace tonight. Like, he kind of took the game over without just saying, give me the ball, I'm going to put my head down. And, you know, he did it intelligently. He got to the free throw line. He mixed it up. He got some in transition. But his activity level was spectacular.
Yeah, let's go back to Tony Perkins and Aaron Eulis. When they came in, Joe Toussaint, hopefully he's okay, but it sort of changed the complexion of the game when them 2 guys came in and brought some energy.
They did, and I thought, they played under control. They played defense. They made really good decisions. I mean, I can think, Aaron, that one turnover on the break is about the only thing he did wrong. And he was trying to make a play, which we encourage him to do, so, it's okay. But the activity level and their ability on switches to guard bigger guys is also critical.
Coach, what did you tell your team at the end of the game?
Well, I told them I was really proud of them. I mean, they had a fight. And Bobby, you've been around. It's like every time a team shows up, with veteran guys, 9 transfers, they're all on scholarship. They got a great coach. They have winning DNA. You got to be ready. You can't look at what the score was in the last game because they didn't play well. So you knew they were going to play harder. You knew they were going to play better. They played great at Richmond, hit 8 threes in the first half. We're up 14 in the first half against a team that's probably going to win the Atlantic 10. So it's a situation where we had to buckle down and stay connected, and we did that.
Okay, Coach. Well, thanks for your time, and a good win tonight.
Appreciate it, Bobby.
A great point by Coach McCaffrey. 9 transfers, all of them, or most of them, upper-class seniors or fourth-year juniors. And it's tough to get a scouting report on these guys because they haven't played that much together. So the Hawks held in there, had their runs when they needed them most. And, of course, the last 10 minutes of the game, you saw the dominance of the roster top to bottom in terms of quality when they outscored North Carolina Central. Did a great job in the defensive end, switching the zone to the man, outscoring the Eagles 29-12 in the final 10.5 minutes to win it 86-69. 27 more free throws, 13 more rebounds. And Keegan Murray right in the middle of that stat sheet leading the way over the school that gave us the great Sam Jones, the great Boston Celtic Hall of Famer and Hall of Fame coach John McClendon. So North Carolina Central's got a great basketball pedigree, but so do the Iowa Hawkeyes. Thanks to Coach McCaffrey. He's brought to you by our John Deere dealers like Van Wall Equipment in Colfax, Denison, Greene, and Grinnell. Coach McCaffrey is brought to you every game night by John Deere. Nothing runs like a Deere, especially when supported by the team at Van Wall Equipment. Stop by one of their locations. Learn how to farm better, work smarter, and play harder when you run with Van Wall and John Deere. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly transformed Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center. Located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency is the new home of Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
At Mid-American Energy, being obsessively, relentlessly at your service means delivering reliable, affordable energy to you. And it also means marking underground utility lines before you break ground to keep you safe. Trimming trees to keep them away from electric lines so power is there when you need it. And it means working safely and quickly to power your home and business, no matter what the weather. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. That's Mid-American Energy.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go is mealtime made easy. Just order delicious meals online for convenient curbside pickup or have it delivered. Want breakfast? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Need lunch? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Doing dinner? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Get pancakes, burgers, fried chicken, lasagna, Hai Chai Asian dishes, sushi, pizza, and more. If you're craving it, Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go has it with curbside pickup or delivery. Order today at Hy-Vee.com/mealtime.
Hawkeyes win at 86-69 over North Carolina Central. 3-0 is Iowa now. Let's relive some of the moments tonight with the breakthrough performance plays of the game, courtesy of Pioneer. Jordan Bohannon is hunting the all-time career three-point make mark and tied John Diebler tonight with this to open the game. underneath their own goal. Here's Patrick McCaffrey, throws to the wing. Bohannon for three. Is this the one that ties it? No, just a bit short. Rebounded by Rebraca. That's where the Hawks are going to have the advantage. Bohannon will try again. Deep three. There it is. Splashdown. Jordan, that would be his only three of the night, so he'll get it Thursday night. Become the king of three-point shooting in the Big Ten when the Hawks entertain Alabama State. Come on out and watch history. Joe Toussaint followed that up with a jumper in the lane. The Hawks were out to an early 5-2 advantage. Then Keegan Murray went to work. Back-to-back layups for Maltney, and Iowa's back down, but not for long. It was 8-7. And the Iowa transition game beats the Eagles down the floor. Easy layup for Keegan Murray. Nice pass, too. Yeah. A good pass from Joe Toussaint. The Hawks were up 1 4 minutes into the game. We didn't know it at the time, but Keegan Murray was going to fill the net up time after time after time. This example here off a great assist from Patrick McCaffrey. And they're back in front. The Eagles are. It's 12-11. Patrick McCaffrey loses the dribble, gets it back, now hits a backdoor cutting Murray for the dunk. Keegan Murray with the slam down. 27 points and 21 rebounds for Keegan Murray tonight. The Hawks were back up 1. From there, Iowa would pull away to a 15-point lead. Keegan Murray got this putback with 2 minutes remaining in the first half to give Iowa a 9-point advantage. Here's King mishandling a pass inside, gets it under control, shot up no good, rebound tipped around, controlled by Bohannon. Central got their mitts on it. Here come the Hawks running. Toussaint all the way. Shot off the glass too hard. Put back good by Keegan Murray with the right hand. Keegan hit 9 of 19 shots on the night for the Hawkeyes. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. His aggression got him to the charity stripe a lot. So the Hawks were up 9 with just under 3 minutes to go before North Carolina Central roared back. Got to within 3 with time running out in the first half. 47-43 Iowa by 3. 3 seconds to go. Hawks are going to have to get a shot up. Ulis forced it. It went in. Yeah, and at the buzzer, the Hawkeyes get that jump shot from Aaron Ulis. He and Tony Perkins were huge off the bench tonight due to illness to Chris Murray, foul issues for Rebraca. That basket by Ulis at the buzzer put Iowa up at the half by a count of 49-44. Iowa took another good shot, a good punch in the nose from North Carolina Central to start the second half. Patrick McCaffrey countered with a jump shot.
Got to stop the basketball.
51-48. Here's a shot good by Patrick McCaffrey. 15-footer. Good ball movement there. Created an open look for Patrick McCaffrey. Yeah, 15-footer for 15 total points. Pat McCaffrey had tonight, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And he had a couple rebounds for good measure. That put Iowa back up 5. Rebraca got back in the lineup, and good things happened. Here's Keegan Murray driving inside. Wraparound pass to Rebraca. Jump hook goes down. And Rebraca will get a free throw to boot as he's bodied up by Dontavius King. Beautiful assist by Keegan Murray there. Rebraca puts the Hawks up 57-50. It took a while for Iowa to shake away from the Eagles, but Keegan Murray was there to answer the bell. 6:38 to play. Baseline drive, shot up, no good. Might have been partially blocked. Iowa running. Keegan Murray to the basket, dunks it down. Season high 26 points to go with 17 rebounds. He would end up with 27 and 21. Nice assist there for Keegan's dunk by Aaron Ulis. What a floor game Aaron had. 12 points, 4 assists, a steal, and just a couple turnovers, and he logged some overtime tonight. In that last 10 minutes of the game, the Hawks would outscore their visitors from North Carolina by a count of 29-12. The Hawks pull away to win 86-69. Those are the breakthrough performance plays of the game by Pioneer, courtesy of Pioneer. When it comes to breakthrough performances and higher yields in your cornfields, choose the brand that's revolutionized how corn is developed. Choose Pioneer. Learn more at cornrevolution.com. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Are you ready to trade up to a new and better job? It's easier than you think. IowaWorks.gov can show you how to run the best possible route to a new career. IowaWorks.gov has more than 75,000 listings for quality, unfilled jobs. You'll learn about apprenticeships and programs for veterans, as well as the Future Ready Iowa's Last Dollar Scholarship, which can cover the full cost of training in high-demand occupations. Winning starts with a plan. Visit www.iowaworks.gov today and get in the game.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Bachmeyer Carpet One Floor and Home, Klosterman Construction, Almost Famous Popcorn, and Jill Armstrong Realty, the area's premier realtor. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you're in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team for all your real estate needs. Call 319-631-5455.
Get your ice cold Bud Light. Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
One final look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard before we say goodnight here from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa defeats North Carolina Central 86-69. The Hawkeyes' next opponent, Alabama State, gave the Cyclones a tussle over in Ames. Iowa State prevails over Alabama State 68-60. Other finals involving Big Ten teams, Purdue had no trouble with Wright State. The 6th-ranked Boilermakers win at 96-52. Creighton in the Gavitt games, rough night for the Big Ten. Creighton knocked off Nebraska 77-69. Coach McDermott defeats Coach Hoiberg by 8. Rutgers was a winner, 75-61 over New Jersey Institute of Technology. The other Gavitt games upsets saw Seton Hall knock off 4th-ranked Michigan 67-65. So not a good start to the Gavitt games, of which that's the Big Ten versus the Big East, if you'll remember. Hawks are not playing in that fray this year. But last night, Illinois and Wisconsin both went down. Tonight, Michigan and Nebraska lose. Northwestern was a winner over New Orleans, 83-67. Around the country, number 25 USC beat Florida Gulf Coast 78-61. 5th-ranked Villanova 100, Howard 81. Number 7 Duke prevailed over Gardner-Webb 92-52. 13th-ranked Kentucky romped past Mount St. Mary's 80-55. It was number 14 Alabama topping South Alabama, but by only 5, 73-68. Number 11 Memphis stays unbeaten, whipping St. Louis 90-74. 15th-ranked Houston rocked Virginia 67-47. The Hawks play the Cavaliers in a couple weeks. 18th-ranked North Carolina outlasted Charleston 94-83. Oregon is losing at home to Brigham Young. It is 70-44. BYU is frolicking past the Ducks out in Eugene. There was some football tonight, all in the Mid-America Conference Finals. Toledo 35, Ohio 23. Eastern Michigan 22-21 over Western Michigan. And Miami of Ohio beat Bowling Green. That is the U.S. Bank scoreboard update. And that'll wrap up our coverage tonight from Carver Hawkeye Arena and Mediacom Court as Iowa defeats North Carolina Central 86-69 on the strength of Keegan Murray's 27 points and 21 rebounds. He'll be back looking for more Thursday when the Hawks host Alabama State. Join us then at 5 o'clock with pregame coverage, 6 o'clock for the tip-off at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Better yet, bring your radio to the arena. Football Saturday, Iowa, Illinois. It's a 1 o'clock kick. Our coverage begins at 11. Thanks to Bobby Hansen. Thanks to our engineer-producer, Corey Sheets. I'm Gary Dolphin saying goodnight from Iowa City. The final again, Iowa 89, North Carolina Central 6, Iowa 86, North Carolina Central 69. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
You've been listening to the U.S. Cellular Postgame Show, brought to you by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Case IH. Get in the red zone with Case IH. Visit caseih.com/Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee, the official grocer partner of Iowa Hawkeyes basketball. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Extreme, powered by Mediacom. It's the internet dreams are made of. Mid-American Energy. Save energy, save money. Visit midamericanenergy.com for energy-saving tips. And by U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Also brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Governor's Traffic and Safety Bureau, by the Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Shields, right there with you. And by Authentic Brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.